Well. There you go. Callum O'Hare not staying at the Sky Blues. Seriously, mate, you've had a mare. Honest, you've had a mare. You should have stayed with the Sky Blues. You should have learnt of what happened to Hamer. And you should have stayed with the mighty Sky Blues and got promoted with us. And you're not. You're going. You left us. Well, listen, the grass ain't always greener, mate, and Hamer knows that. So, may have worked out for Victor, but it never worked out for Hamer. So, good luck to you. But I think you've made a massive mistake, and I think all the Sky Blue Army do as well. Anyway, on the bright side, players are back in training, and they look very happy, very buoyant in their new training gear, and looking forward to seeing a few more clips and any more signings coming through the door. Play up Sky Blues. There you have it. There you have it. Was I right or wasn't I right 2 seasons ago? I don't know. I might have been right, but there you are. Have it. Anyway, good evening. Welcome to Sky Blue Fans TV. We are promoted. We have the P next to our name. And all we need now is 3 points out of 3 games to be champions. Nah, we're going to do it. We're going to do it. But tonight, we've got a packed out show for you. We've got 2 special guests joining us a little bit later on. And we've got the panel on tonight. And should we get him on first? Should we bring him in? He's been preparing all day for this. He's been preparing all day. Right? I've even got a video of him practicing. He's been practicing all day. He said he'll do the show in his pants if we get promoted. It's happened. Claudio, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening. Oh, seen you practicing earlier. That was a bit special, wasn't it?
It was, yes. Can I just say, the trunk isn't hollow, just in case anyone's wondering. So yes, just it's. I'm gonna get the panel in. Hold on, Ken. Hello, Ken.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Premier League.
Oh dear, I'm in tears. Oh God. Oh dear. How are you? You all right?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Thank you. Had a fantastic. Like everybody else.
I can't take him seriously. Good evening, Vicky.
Good evening. Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. Hey, what do you make to that, Vicky? Oh, let's bring Jack in. I'm lost for word, Jack.
Vicky's looking too hard.
Good evening.
Oh my God.
No, I was crying Friday night. I'm crying for a different reason now. This is atrocious. What have we come to?
Ken, you're gonna have
Welcome
to take
to the
over.
Premier League, everyone.
Yeah, good
welcome
evening,
to the Premier League.
Good evening. All the laughter and all the crying. We've had a lot of that over the last 72 hours or so. It's been brilliant, and it continues, as you can see. Yeah. Right, let's get down to it. What a weekend it was. I've just come back from Blackpool. I had a fantastic time in Blackpool. The others, obviously, most of them came back on the night on Friday night. I didn't. I just decided to stay up in Lancashire for a few extra days. And what a fantastic time we had. There was loads of Cov fans up there, and also a load of West Brom fans up there who congratulated us on our promotion. They kept bumping into us, and fair to them, they come over to us and said, "You're the best team in the league. You well deserved it." And they were really, really pleased that. They were pleased that we weren't going to be playing them next year, I think. So yeah, they were very complimentary. So it was all good, all brilliant, and well, what a weekend! You know, I mean, I'm struggling to find a better weekend that I've had for a very, very long time, to be honest, because I'm sure there was plenty going on as well back in Coventry. I've seen a lot of the video, and we've got loads of videos, we've got loads of photos to show as well tonight. So stay tuned because you might be in it. So we all had a good weekend, didn't we? Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
We did.
Good.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Right. I want to start off, but I want to start off with it because I want to start off. I'm going to show you the goal, and Jack, you get this ready. The goal that took us to the Premier League. Jack, please.
I can't find it.
There's plenty on
Bobby
there.
Thomas amongst those waiting in the middle and looking to make his move now. Is that the moment? Is that the historic goal? Coventry City fans roar like they haven't roared in decades. 3 decades away. Is tonight the night they make it back to the Premier League?
Wow. What a moment that was. I just want to ask you all now quickly. Miles, I know how you felt because you were right by me. It was so emotional when that went in, and there was tears in your eyes, weren't there?
Mate, I think I've been saying to people yesterday and today that I think if we'd gone up with a 0-0 draw, it wouldn't have been the same as that, because 1-0 down to score a goal of that greatness as well. The way the ball come in and Bobby Thomas nodded that ball in, the ecstatic, the jubilation, the roar. It was like a weight was lifted off our shoulders, a weight was lifted off the players' shoulders. You could see it in their faces that the everything had just been lifted off them. They were just made up. And you see me, I was in bits, mate. I was absolutely. I didn't think it was going to happen. When we went 1-0 down, I thought, oh my God, here we go. It's all going to go down to Preston. Then I thought, well, if it goes to Portsmouth, then I thought if it goes to Portsmouth and we don't get it there, it's going to end up being Wrexham. Wrexham are going to end up beating us, and it's going to go down to the last game. And I was thinking, man, let's just get this over the line. But yeah, what a night. What a night. Whoa. But I've just watched Arsenal and Man City today, and I'm thinking, can we stay in the Championship? Because it was like, I'm thinking, oh my days.
Yeah, we've got all that to come up with. So it was so emotional. It was such a weight lifted off everybody's shoulders when that goal went in. We didn't look like we were going to score, did we? It was going to be one of them nights. Jack, you were in a different part of this ground to us. Well, I don't know how far away you were from us. I never bumped into you, surprisingly, because there was 7,500 there. So, how did you see it, and what was it like by you? Carnage?
Yeah, carnage everywhere. I was on row 9. I was almost right behind the goal, actually. So the bullet header from Bobby came straight sort of at me. Realised as soon as he got his head on it that was going in, and that was just absolute elation. That the most important goal we have ever scored. It was absolutely unbelievable. Yeah, and my voice, I don't think, is still fully recovered from that minute. even to now. Just
Yeah. I've seen so many angles of that goal in different videos, and I keep watching them all, and it's brilliant. So just to watch it all, it's brilliant. And the one, especially when you see the fans behind the goal celebrating, you know, when the goal goes in, it was absolutely fantastic. Vic, what was your feelings? I can imagine. Vicky?
Sorry, Ken.
Sorry, did you? Yeah, cut out there. What was your feelings when the goal went in?
Oh, it's ecstasy, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was in the upper tier, so I was pretty much right behind the goal, but upstairs. So I was literally looking right down at so it comes in and Bobby heads it, and just like it was carnage up there as well, just mental.
It was mental. And, I mean, because I looked up and you see all the fans on the top tier. It was like, look, absolutely brilliant. You know, look, top tier and bottom tier. It looked fantastic because we were quite low, weren't we, Miles? We were near the front.
Yeah.
And to look round and see all those fans behind you, and then look up again, and there's another section above them. It was tremendous, absolutely brilliant.
I tried phoning Claudio when we went 1-0 down to tell him to get out the bloody ground.
Yeah,
and he didn't pick up. I was like, I was ringing him, and he weren't picking up. I was like, just get out the ground, will you?
He has got he's had a bit of a run of draws, hasn't he, lately? He's had 3 draws, hasn't he, all the last 3 games? So he's improving. And a draw is all we need.
I think he needs to sit down now, though. That's really freaking me out a bit.
Yeah. Come on, Claudia, I want to ask you your feelings. Come on. Sit down.
I'll change it in a minute. I've got to change the camera. It was really weird because just before Torp took the free kick, Lucas said, for once tonight, just get it past the first man. And I just went, about time one of our centre halves got the head on the ball. Oh, it was like perfect timing. And we were singing the Victor Torp song at the time, weren't we?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And we just finished singing it, crosses the ball, header, goal. Oh, it was fantastic. And you know what? The elation, the relief and everything about it. And then it goes mad, doesn't it? Because it's like the enormity of it. And you realise then at that moment, that is the biggest goal they have scored in the last 25 years, basically. You know, it's massive, absolutely massive. And we did it in some ways the right way round. I think if we'd have scored first and they equalised, we'd have just felt a bit, we scraped through with a draw. But it just felt like a win, didn't it? It was perfect. And with 5 minutes to go, that was it. And I just loved the way the lads held the ball after we scored. It was beautiful to watch. You know, I thought, oh, this is perfect, absolutely perfect. And it's just brilliant. And, it's a day it will live on. And I said to my lad, I'm trying not to get emotional here because you can't see my face, but I said to Luke, this is what football's about for me. I had these days with my old man, back in 87. And for me and him to witness this together was absolutely fantastic. And there's quite a lot of families there dotted around. You could see them all with the kids and that. It was just wonderful. I feel in some ways I wish Will had been there with Miles because it's such an occasion. But he had a good time in Ireland, so it was not too bad, was it? But yeah, absolutely fantastic. What a beautiful, beautiful occasion that was. And I've got to say, we've got a fantastic fan base. Absolutely fantastic fan base. And the celebrations afterwards, just want to stay there forever, didn't we?
Didn't want to leave the stadium, did we? I think the stewards in the end on the pitch were trying to get the players off, weren't they? Because the players didn't want to leave the pitch either, did they?
No, they didn't.
Messed around on the pitch, or the stewards thought, well, let's try and move them off. And the fans certainly didn't want to go anywhere. It was absolutely brilliant, and that will live in the memory of everybody for the rest of their lives. Now that goal and that game and that night, really. Here he is. That's better.
I mean, I know what you mean about spending it with Will there on Friday, but I video called him at the final whistle.
Yeah.
So I video called him, and he was watching all the celebrations with us, so it sort of made him. But here he is. Here is if it comes up, does it come up? What's going on? It's not showing. Oh, there it is. There he is in Northern Ireland. Lovely how he's got the Premier League sign in the background. Absolutely superb. So fair play to him and all those Northern Irish fans there. Absolutely superb. So good lad, Will, for trying that out. Superb, mate. But yeah, what a special night. What a special night. I mean, Crikey O'Reilly. It's just going to be even more special Tuesday now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because we could be crowned champions Tuesday night. It's just
that trophy
it's just
that you're on about.
ridiculous.
That trophy will be at the stadium, won't it? So hopefully
It'll be there Sunday if we win it on Tuesday. It's
Yeah.
like, whoa,
well, yeah.
this is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
And they've got to give us the guard. They've got to give us the guard of honour, haven't they? In Wrexham when we come out.
I think
surely.
so.
Yeah, I think that's the
I
tradition.
think so.
And I think that we're not used to it, but I think that's the tradition. From what I've seen on the telly before, so that would be nice. But
Man,
yeah,
what a result today! What a result today!
that result today just made it. I couldn't believe. I mean, they had another dodgy penalty at Twist, didn't they? I thought, but you know, they seem to be getting them lately. But you know, they didn't win and they dropped points. So you know, it was a good result, really. Anything that meant them dropping points is good. So, but yeah, what a weekend! What a! I mean, we've got loads of photos and that to show you. We'll just get on to. Shall we go for the game first? Let's quickly go for the game and try and cover that. We've got.
Should we do some comments first?
Oh, go on then. Let's do some comments. See if we can. We've got loads.
Yeah, we've got loads.
Try and keep up with
loads.
Go on then.
Brian Tully and Cov says, "Evening, guys. Yes, we're up. Ha ha ha. Claudio in his pants. Tremendous. And I spotted Jack on Sky Sports. Paul Cuttiford. Good evening, Paul. Trying to watch the snooker to calm me down. I'm still buzzing. Can't wait till Tuesday to clinch the championship. La 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 la. Brilliant. Love it. Matt SB.
There's a squeaky toy in the end of my trunk. I didn't realise.
Oh God. That's all we need. That's all we need.
Did you try it out beforehand?
Oh dear, dear, dear. Matt SB, good evening, Matt. As a fan base, we deserve this for what we have been through. PUSB. Uncle Jonga, absolutely sensational. Drink it in. Who's clicking there? David Granigan, come on, City. We are Premier League. What a night. Friday was one me and my daughter will never forget. As love as we live, PUSB, while we sing together, we'll never lose. Ian Harris, swing your pants, Claudio. He's been doing that, trust me. M. King says, that has to be our kit in the Premier League. Oh, the elephant trunks. Oh, my God. Jordan Williams, thanks, Jordan, for performing yesterday at my gig. It was the first time I put on live entertainment, which was absolutely fantastic. Cheers, mate. Wow, some trunk on the boy. Fair play, Claudio. Fancy being my support act. I think the old ladies at the Buble brunch would love you.
Yeah, I'm sure
this
they
is
would.
Christmas. Claudio, wear those to the next game. Oh, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? Neil Jakes, telling my kids that the new Dumbo, that it's the new Dumbo movie. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, just want to say, don't start that formation again this season. It doesn't work. It didn't work, and it won't work. And a bit of sick come up when I just seen Claudio thrusting at me. Oh my God. Oh, by the way, we've got Spot the Ball for you tonight. We'll get that up in a minute. Oh my God, Claudio wearing his wedding night attire. Did you wear them on your wedding, Claudio? What next for next for the title? Yes. What are you going to do for the title, Claudio?
Oh, I don't know.
Dawn Cook says, I've just nearly choked laughing then. I feel quite traumatized. Yeah, I think you've traumatized everyone. Dawn says, please stop thrusting at the camera. Jane Gallaty, our first goal this season was scored by Thomas from a taught free kick. How beautiful that they combined for an exact copy for the promotion goal. Yeah, that was right. It was away at Derby, wasn't it? Yeah. Trevor Merriman, this is why, ladies and gentlemen, Sky Blue Fans TV is the greatest Coventry podcast ever. Well, I added in the ever. I added in the ever. Cheers, Trevor. Absolutely brilliant, Trevor. Thank you very much. I'll send you the check tomorrow. Becky Twigger. Oh, I've seen Becky at the ground, bless her. I gave her my last, our signs? I gave her my last one. She had my last sign, just like the Rolo. You always give the last Rolo. I gave her my last sign. What an evening Friday was. Unreal. Thanks, Miles, for your very last We're Back posters. There you go. They all look fab on TV. 3 more points now to finish the job. Carol Connor says, excuse me, what a ridiculous penalty Ipswich got today again. Thought Middlesbrough unlucky today. Did they? I was out today, so I only watched the first half. Was it really bad?
Yeah, they weren't lucky. It's a bad penalty. Yeah, it's a poor penalty. I'd be disappointed if it was against us. Really would.
Yeah, no good. PUSB says, I see Jack has film star looks and no doubt has a nice personality, but why is he on Sky each week? Because they can't find anyone else in a hat.
The last 3 games he's been on, isn't it?
Yeah, I was on.
Excuse me.
I was on.
Yeah.
I was on. Carl Allen, hope people enjoyed the song created City and Fans. If you're not seeing it, head over to his page on YouTube. Yes, head over to Carl Allen's page, Exploring with Carl. It's really good. Well done, Carl. Superb. Reese Nichols, I was crying my eyes out. It was the best night ever, and a night we are all going to remember for a very long time. We are going to remember it. And Joyner, please sit down, Claudio. Vicky is looking distracted. Mrs. Christmas, Frank was emotional. He was.
Oh, he set me off. Okay.
Jane Gallaty, a few minutes after the goal, was pure theatre, with Thomas and Kitchen passing between each other while Bobby's song is being sang. And, excuse me, the last of the starred comments, because we ain't going to get on to all of them tonight. Super Frank getting emotional on his post-match interview on Sky. The occasion got to him and he felt it. Fantastic.
Yeah, brilliant.
Ken, over to you.
Okay, let's get into the team selection now, because it was a bit of a surprise he threw, didn't he, Claudio, the team selection? What was your thoughts when you arrived at the stadium and seen the team?
I think Jack might know the answer to this. We've played 3 at the back 4 times. We may have drawn all 4 games, actually. All I know is, please never play it again. It's just, because I felt sorry for both Milan and Jay, because they're completely lost, weren't they?
Yeah.
All at sea, basically. The balls were getting chucked over the back of them. They didn't know who they're picking up. At one stage, you could see Jay just pointing, going, who's marking who? Latty, not the best of games. I think he suffered in that role. And it was all very slow because Frank and Matty Grimes were dropping back as well. It was bizarre. And I know it was obvious he just wanted to get the point, didn't he, to get over the line. I can see that. But it's not the best way for us to play, is it, with the team we've got? And especially when we really haven't got a forward who can really hold the ball up as well as he should be doing in a 5 when you're playing 3 at the back. And it's difficult. And we're not used to it. We don't play it often enough. And we look disjointed. And we were lucky to go into the break at 0-0, really, because the guy didn't get flagged for that header, which, when you look back on it, I think he still was offside when I watched the replays. But there's no flag, and that would have stood. They got behind us. We were very lucky. And, half-time I just thought, wow, that's one of the worst halves of football I've seen in a long time. But I put it down to nerves, and then I was thinking 45 minutes to go, but I wasn't happy at all. And we were trying to work it out on the coach, weren't we? What's he actually playing? Surely not 3 at the back. But he did, didn't he? And he's got players there who could have still played 4-3-3. I don't understand why he did that. But anyway.
Yeah. I mean, you can understand if there's like a load of players out injured, not available. But there was plenty of players in the correct positions that he could have put in, didn't there? That's what I couldn't understand. Yeah, the bench was.
I think, Ken, he went tried and trusted. basically. Tried and trusted, I would say. And he probably thought we still had enough to do it, but it was touch and go that first half. It was, and you could tell by half time when you look around the crowd, nobody was smiling, were they? There was just a relief to get to 0-0, I think.
Yeah, I'd say they had some good chances as well, to be honest. And I say the luck was with us a little bit. Sometimes you need a little bit of luck, don't you, in football? And we certainly had a bit of luck in that first half because we were very, very disjointed. I thought, well, he's got to change this. He's got to change it, But I mean, what do we know? As fans, it was Frank's decision to play that team. He must have had his reasons for whatever. And there you go. Vicky, we'll come to you. How did you feel about it, that first half? And the team, do you think it was disjointed?
Yeah, I agree with Claudio. Really, I was surprised. Yeah. I was surprised that we went 5 at the back, so back 3. When Blackburn, I think they're the second lowest goal scorers in the league, so they offer so very little, and it just felt like we made the job harder for ourselves because we were just having to soak up a lot of pressure. We've spoken all season. We're so much better playing faster and going forward than we are trying to soak up pressure defensively. So it just felt a little bit like we made it harder for ourselves, and then it made the crowd a bit. We were getting a bit tense in the crowd, I think, because you sort of think this isn't going how we thought it was going to, and so it just felt a little bit harder. But I think fundamentally, Frank's obviously got experience, hasn't he, about winning stuff, and I think ultimately that was a team we needed a point to secure promotion, and that was a team he'd set that up that's what he wanted, that we would get no less than a point because then we'd be promoted, and it's just about getting the job done, isn't it? That's what it felt like actually. And the trouble was when they then scored, you sat there thinking, okay, so we've set up just to make sure we don't get less than a point, and we're losing, so that's even worse now. So you can just about tolerate like that sort of disjointed game if you get the result you want, but if you're going to lose it, then it doesn't work, does it? So about 80 minutes, I'm cursing Claudio, thinking, "Oh, what's going on?"
Bit of a gamble, isn't it?
And then 5 minutes later, like I'm like, this is what this is all about. Yeah. Like this is why I'm here. This is why we're all here, because this is what just the emotion. Yeah.
Maybe it was meant to be, Maybe it was meant to be.
We made it more special, actually, didn't it? I think, actually, in hindsight, whilst it was harder, the way we've done it, like that end of the game, like if we'd have seen it out, actually that way round, like score that goal with an 8 on, right into us, and just see the game out. Like, there's people crying, like hugging, cheering, like it just meant so.
It was. You just couldn't take it all in, to be honest. Just take it all in. Jack, very emotional for you as well, wasn't it? That was the first of all. What did you think about the team selection? What was your thoughts on it? Because
shocking.
I think everybody I spoke to have not agreed. The same view. Very disjointed. Yeah.
Embarrassing. That was not a formation. That was 11 players on the pitch. Just go on, lads, run around, do something. We played 7 at the back. We had no midfield. We had Rudy. Was he supposed to be on the right? Was he supposed to be a number 10? Was Efron a second striker? Was he a left winger? What was going on? Embarrassing. Considering that we've had Frank Lampard for 18 months, this isn't match 3 of Frank Lampard's tenure. This is match, whatever it would be, 75, 80 odd of Frank Lampard's tenure. And the fact that we put out that formation, that lack of understanding, lack of chemistry was a joke. And we're promoted to the Premier League. That was, on that performance alone and that basis alone, it didn't look like we are promoted to the Premier League and champions. No. We don't care because we've earned it over the season. But as a one game, if you're looking at that and taking that game as a level head, as though you were assessing any other game, that was an embarrassment. We didn't even deserve a point, to be honest. But in the grand scheme of things, there's been other games we should have battered teams. Sheffield Wednesday last week, Norwich at home. We absolutely dominated both of those games, and we just about got a draw somehow in both games. So the swings and roundabouts, you get things that you don't deserve. This one we got that we didn't deserve, but in the course of the season, in the grand scheme of things, everything evens itself out. We got it over the line, and the emotion at the end was unreal. I think I was sobbing like a baby at full time.
Yeah.
Just amazing. One of the best days of my life. Unreal. Absolutely unreal.
I think it's the time of the season where I don't think performances matter. It's just get it over the line.
As Claudio said a few weeks ago, we're not going to get sexy football. We'll get sexy results.
Yeah. Sorry, Mars. Go on.
2 secs. Jack. Seriously. Right? Seriously now. Heather's gone. We're promoted, gang. Chill out and embrace it. Right? Drains Arse Limited says stop moaning. And David Blackwell says still won. Chill out.
We didn't win. Didn't win. We drew.
No, but he's still up. We're up. Jack, I'm just
giving you a perspective. That's what we're here to do. I'm happy. I'm over the moon. I'm elated.
No, you're not, because you're not sounding elated, and you're not sounding like you're over the moon.
Mars, doesn't matter about performances at this stage. It's just get the points in the bag.
Exactly. That's what I said at the end.
Yeah, this is what
Claudio?
happened. He's not had a drink, has he? He can't drink at the minute. That's if he'd have been drinking like we were, it'd have seemed a totally different game. That's the problem.
Exactly.
He was sober.
Listen, a game is of 2 halves, right? A game is of 2 halves, and for 20 minutes of that second half, we did the job.
Yeah, exactly.
There you go. The awards is on at 8:30. We will keep you updated on it. By the way, the EFL awards.
Yes.
And one of our special guests has arrived, Ken.
Yes, they have. And we'll bring him in now, shall we? Good evening.
Introduce him then.
Good evening, Will King.
Come on! PUS Billy.
How are you, mate?
That's a nice T-shirt. Where'd you get that? Where'd you get that from, then? Where'd you get that T-shirt from?
Well, courtesy of all of you amazing guys, and it was such a pleasure to receive it at Christmas when I was, basically always going on about PUS Billy. Sorry, that's Sprout barking in the background there. He's very excited. But no, such a delight and a pleasure to join you. And on behalf of Doug and our family, just obviously you can, we cannot believe how surreal, it is, and how wonderful and fantastic. It's all about Coventry, all about the team, all about the players, of course, the manager and the city, but above all the community. And I've enjoyed and do enjoy watching your podcast. I think I watched, back in last May when we were knocked out by Sunderland, Doug's worst stay in Travelodge ever, I think. And my girlfriend Wendy had said there's this amazing program on Apple I'd never watched called Ted Lasso. And I watched it and I thought the similarities and everything there. That's why I posted a believe, you must believe. And that's come to be. So congratulations to you all. I can't imagine how you're all feeling about this, but it's a delight to join you, if only for a short time. So, Cov! Next stop, Champions League. Come on!
Vicky would be happy about that, Will.
Now, very emotional it was, Will. Very emotional on Friday night.
Yeah.
How did you feel? Where were you in the stadium? Were you in the main? Where were you at the ground?
No, so I wasn't at the game.
Right.
And this is a surreality. So when we were growing up in Lowestoft, we went to went to school, and Dad was head of sports at Kirtley High Comprehensive, and I was rubbish at all ball sports. So I was put in goal by Doug and Pete because they were great, and I was like put in goal, last guy to be picked, called Toe Punt Will, which remains my nickname on our King of Shaves Lowestoft. On our Lowestoft chat group, and because of that. Because I'm into sailing, as you probably know, I do a bit of sailing. Doug's not so good at sailing, but he's very good at managing and will be very good at owning a Premier League team, but not so good at sailing. So I don't have a Sky Sports subscription.
Right.
So this was a little challenging last night when I had to work out how to get that on this match basis Now TV and watched it, and it was incredible. I've watched Cov on the TV a few times, and my dad is, he's 93. I'm sure we're hoping he wouldn't be having a heart attack, this season with some of the games he's had to watch on TV. And my girlfriend Wendy, she couldn't watch the last 50 minutes because just couldn't watch it. She went into the bedroom. I watched it, and our mum passed away 3 or 4 years ago, Shirley, and she loved birds. And I saw a robin on my walk. I walked the dog early in the morning, and I saw a little robin, and I knew that you'd be okay. I knew you'd be okay. So obviously went 0-1 down, but then the leaping salmon of a clean-shaven Bobby Toppy came in, and I knew everything was going to be all right in the world. And obviously you've got a Super Tuesday coming up next week against Pompey. Portsmouth, who've done you huge favours, I think you have to agree, over the past few games. But it will be play down Pompey, on Tuesday, and Coventry for the championship. So it's been hugely surreal and emotional for my family, for me, of course, for Doug. You'll have seen him in the changing room, and he's my brother, and I'm just delighted for him. We're also proud of him and proud of you guys and proud of everybody. And I know what you've achieved after 25 years will unite an entire city and unite an entire community and get you back to where you belong, which is playing top tier football. So all the kudos, respect is to you guys. Okay, Doug's a custodian, he's a steward, he'll do his very best. He's my brother. Onwards.
And the fans loved it on Friday because he come on the pitch, didn't he? And did the old fist pump as well. He got involved.
He was a little bit embarrassed about that waddling fist pump, I have to say. That was quite funny in the chat. Felt he could have done a little bit better there. But no, I think going into the dressing room afterwards, getting sprayed with champagne, you can see his passion, and you can see he loves you guys, and you can see what his ambition is, and him, and obviously Frank going forwards. It's a fantastic combination that both, I think we live and die in these towns, and you don't do it on your own. And I saw Coventry City put that out, and why the clubs keep hiring Frank Lampard, which I thought was an admin social master post, to be honest with you. But no, it's the next 3 games for you all are going to be, I hope, super enjoyable. You could be up on Tuesday. Well, you're up on Tuesday. You could win on Tuesday, or you could win on Sunday. Dad will be at the Wrexham game on Sunday, and then I think your final game's against Watford. You've got the open bus till the 4th. Obviously, May the 4th. Obviously, is with you. So it's all come together for you. I'm just excited for Claudio and these pants.
He can explain that to you now. Go on, Claudio.
I think, and see if we can get a zoom in on that.
I was thinking of signing them, Will, and raffling them off for charity.
I think they'd raise a lot of money, Claudio. You should seriously consider it.
That's for sure.
Yeah, he was waving it about a little bit earlier, Will.
Was he?
Yeah.
Well, it's the Italian in him, you see. I mean, what can I say? Molto bene, grazie mille.
Yes. Well said, yes.
What's that mean? What's that mean?
What is that?
Italian.
It's 1,000 thank yous, basically.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Got it.
When Doug took over the club, Will, did a part of you think, what's he doing? Football ownership. It's a crazy world, isn't it? But fair play to him, because he's took it head on, hasn't he? And he's made some great decisions and tough decisions. And he's got the Midas touch, hasn't he? I mean, he's a successful businessman. I'm just hoping it just keeps going. What was the thoughts at the time?
So, to be honest with you, it's completely unexpected and surreal and out of the blue. So our dad, Tony, he just celebrated his 90th birthday on November the 13th, was when he was born. And I'd actually had to fly abroad, and I touched down in the Caribbean. I was going out to Grenada, where I used to have a home. It doesn't matter. And I got this WhatsApp message. We have a King Bros chat and it was quite a short message from Dougie. It was, just bought Coventry 3 scary emojis. And I think it was probably the most unexpected of unexpected mess we've ever had, because, you know, up until now, Doug does what Doug does in his way. I did King of Shades in my way. And it was just the most surreal post to us. And then, of course, for me, it was just that first season. I think when we got into the playoff finals at Wembley and went down against Luton sadly with Fancati and, you know, missing the pen, and it was just surreal. But Doug, I think he whatever he gets into, he's always determined to do it well and do it right. Yeah, always determined to deliver, always determined to do it his way. And I think some of the recent press interviews will have evidenced that. I think his interview on Sky Sports after going up, promotion confirmed. He'll do it his way, which is the right way, because, you know, he's invested his heart and his soul, obviously his money and his belief into it. But that first season was surreal. Then obviously we were front of shirt sponsor the second season, and going to that crazy FA Cup semi-final where I sat next to Glazers, who were like absolutely just sour-faced, and Jim Ratcliffe turns up, he's sour-faced too, and I believe you're going to win. You're 0-3 down, he came back, and then VAR and 4-3, and we went crazy, and, you know, the Royal Box, and then sadly he didn't win. But I think the fact that, you know, I had to run out of the stadium and do an interview with Angry Ginge at the time, who just when I'm a celebrity. Wow. And he was a Man U fan, and he gave huge kudos to it. And I think you found your way. You've absolutely found your way. Man U, for example, are finding their way with everything they've been through. But the future is extraordinarily bright, and I know Doug believed and believes in what he's doing and where you can get to. And when I chat to you about you in the PL now, the Promised Land, the Premier League, he will want to go to a Champions League level of performance. Frank Lampard has played in the Champions League and won it with Chelsea, so he knows what it feels like. I think, you know, he will do, knowing him as my brother, what he has to do, or who he's able to do, to deliver to Coventry, the community, the fans, and himself, right? This is the key, and himself, that he can do it. So, but it's been the most surreal, I think, 3.5 years. You know, even a couple of days ago, watching you guys going to the Promised Land. I mean, chat to my dad, and Dad, it's funny, we called him, because Doug obviously didn't pick up after the game win. I made a mistake a few years ago trying to get hold of him, and accidentally posted his mobile across the social, which didn't go down well. Got sent to Coventry for that. You remember? So, but at least Dad picks up, and then it's just the most surreal thing. And I asked Dad, did you watch the match? He said, I did, but I tell you what, Will, he's 93, so he watched England play in the World Cup final in '66. He said, me and your mother, we had to watch it through a crack in the door. Couldn't bear to be in the room. But at least he watched you guys win and believes that. So, you know, it's all about Doug. It's all about Coventry, all about community, and all about the future. You know, it's all about what's in front of you. You've been through 25 years of hurt. We know you're a big club. I think everybody knows you're a big club. I mean, it's a big club. But it's about now the front windscreen. And look in the rearview mirror occasionally, go back to '87 FA Cup, go back to your years of hurt at Forest Green Rovers and being ground displaced and the whole Sisu business and the Wasps. But just don't let them live rent-free in your head, yeah? No. Onwards. Come on.
Yeah, onwards. Will, are you going to get up? Are you going to get up here for the Wrexham game, or are you going to get over to Watford, or are you going to come to the parade? You've got to get up here and celebrate it with your brother and your dad, surely, and your nephew, isn't it? Your nephew was there the other night as well.
Yeah. So I think there's obviously a huge compression on the availability of getting up there, and I've got a business to run, and Doug's doing the stuff there. But Pete, our younger brother, who works with Dougie at Yellow, he's been there pretty much every game in the Yellow box. Me, Doug, and Pete. I'm the eldest, Doug middle, Pete youngest, and Pete's always there. And he didn't do by Coventry, he didn't do King of Shades, but he's a huge intrinsic part of our brotherhood. So he said, "Are you coming up?" I know Dad is coming up for the Wrexham game on the Saturday or Sunday, whichever game that is, because that's our home game. Of course, I'll definitely be up for the tour on May the 4th. May the 4th be with us all. Of course, it is, which is great fun. But no, I think it's unlikely. But I'll be watching. I'm with you in spirit, and I'm supporting. And this is about you guys, and it's just a most genuine, lovely delight and happiness that I could even chat to you wearing my PUS Believe hashtag that I kind of created to just believe and look to the future, and it's going to be amazing in a world of stuff that's not so happy in the world. This is a lovely beacon of happiness and community and belief.
Brilliant. We've got some comments for you here, Will, if you don't mind. Scott Brownsaw says, Will, can you say to Doug, from me, thank you for buying the club and putting positivity back in the building, the fan base, and I truly believe we will do great next season in the Premier League. So there's a nice message for your brother there, if you can pass it on. There's quite a few of those that have come in, so I thought I'd better get that one up as well. So absolutely amazing. And how were you when he? I mean, we were ecstatic when he bought the ground before the QPR game and it come out. I mean, how were you about that? Because that is just like, he's bought the club and now he's bought the ground. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, I think with that, I mean, that was a complete. I mean, Doug keeps his cards very close to his chest, and rightly so. So I knew when you guys knew. When he bought the club, he did make quite a big effort to buy the stadium at the same time. I think you probably remember it had been it was in a situation regarding the Wasps blowing up their bond and going to admin. Mike Cashley came in, bidded it. Obviously, he's got expertise and record and was in there first. Doug came in, I think kind of too late for the legal process to allow him to buy it. As you all also know, that he has to have a license to run it. If he doesn't own it, he'd get fined, this, that, and the other. And it was always his belief that, of course, you've got to unite where 11 players or 22 players play in the ground. You've got to own it. So I knew about the ownership of it on the day it was announced, and obviously got straight on the chat and said, unbelievable. And I think they whacked QPR 7-1, yeah? I mean, tells you all, doesn't it? I mean, you don't want to be living renting, you want to be living owning. And I think the statement put down, that was always when I thought this year would be the year. And I said to Dougie a couple of years ago, when you got knocked out of the playoff finals, I said, I don't believe you go up the second year, but you'll definitely go auto up third year. You'll definitely go auto up third year. That was my belief. And that's come to pass, owning the stadium emphatically, decisively, almost universally, positive coverage. And I'm sure you're all hugely excited for next season and what it's going to feel like after, I mean, Jack especially, who, I saw in the stands on the Sky Sports on the broadcast. And when he's, that's Jack off that podcast. They're in the stands. So I said, I've made it. And it's going to be incredible, I think, for everybody. Absolutely everybody. But the fact you own the stadium, you're going into the Premier League, you've not got up on the last minute, it's not been a close shave to get up there, excuse the pun, you're up. Yeah, you're up. Yeah. And now it's a time just to savour that and then celebrate the success going forwards. When losses happen, you support, and I know you guys always do. Cov Twitter or CovX or whatever it is, bit of a conflicted social environment, I have to say, with regard to some of the beliefs of the fans. But I think you've got a city behind you now, and the sky's the limit. The blue sky's the limit.
It's another
Singer's Corner.
Yeah, I've been in Singer's Corner. I've been in there.
Come back and say hello.
No, I will. I mean, you probably know when I was first there, I'd do the first half in the director's area. Then, because I had a bit of an access all areas pass, I'd get whizzed out and go around to Singer's Corner and went around, and it was joyous. It's about you guys, the community and the singers and the fans and the SBA, and it's that. And that's why Doug bought Cov. I asked him, I said, why did you buy it? He said, for the community. It's a community. It's a amazing opportunity to build something. And he's been able, with all everybody's support, to do that. So it's fabulous.
Will, I'm just going to ask you about...
Here's another comment. For... Hold on, Ken, sorry. David Grannigan says, wow, just wow. Listening to Will has got me feeling so excited for next season and for what could be possible. What a man. There you are.
Yeah, and Doug,
what a man you are.
It's belief, just buy into it. I mean, I'm kind of an optimistic guy, okay? But you can either be optimistic or pessimistic. And I choose optimism. I choose Guinness glass, half full. And I know Doug's the same. But there has to be a dose of realism in it. There'll be road bumps. I mean, the draws I think we've had in recent games, the opening game I went to against Hull, I think that was a 0-0 thriller, not in Manila. And we've had draws in the last few. But look at you guys. I mean, Middlesbrough, who drew today? I mean, Ipswich and Middlesbrough. That's a shocker. Yeah. Either could have punched out of the envelope, couldn't they? But no. And it gives you a shot on Tuesday to go up with 2 games in hand. That's incredible, isn't it?
Yeah, championship, yeah.
Be nice to finish the job, won't it?
You get to finish the job. I mean, you heard Frank's lovely interview on Sky, and I think that in full is huge. Yeah, I mean it's huge. Of course, you're going to finish it without.
Go on, then, Ken. Ask him what you're going to ask him because he's got to go. We've only got him for 10 minutes.
I was just going to ask you next season. Obviously, Premier League. Hopefully, you'll get to a few games. What ground are you looking forward to visiting next year in the Premier League?
Well, it's a funny one, really. So, Dad was born in London, and he's just sorry about this.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I've just got to text for Doug. Is Doug at the EFL Awards? He says, of course, but you haven't heard that from me, okay? So Dad was born in the East End. So Spurs would be on his list, but obviously they may or may not be there. And West Ham.
Yeah.
Me, somewhat randomly, I lived in London. In fact, when Doug bought Cov, I lived in Chelsea, and quite a few of my friends. 20 years ago, I had a guy called John Terry as brand ambassador for King of Shaves because David Beckham was signed with Gillette, and he wanted to make a name for himself. So I think Chelsea, I'd like to get to. But you know what? I don't know. I just want it to be amazing for everybody and just set it up, but for Cov to do well and just deliver. I don't know if you saw on the X on Twitter last night. There was a really bit of a shabby Paddy Power post which they retracted quite quickly. Actually, which is about look forward to seeing Cov back down with 20 points next season. I'm going, and I said, what are your odds on that? It's a bit like my post about the second tier podcast. Yeah, if you saw that, stick with the second tier, which
don't talk to us about them. Don't talk.
Got a bit of love. And no, I think it's going to be an astonished. Coventry haven't been in the top flight for a quarter of a century. Nobody knows what to expect of you guys. Yeah, nobody knows. I think you're the first non-parachute payment club up since Norwich 2003-04. So nobody knows what to expect. Nobody knows how Doug's going to spend his money. Nobody knows what his strategy going to be. You've got the summer to look forward to, and then it's just game on, isn't it? Because nobody knows what you guys are going to be like, do they?
Also, Will, you got the shop window of the World Cup this summer as well, haven't you? There's lots of players in no Italian players, mind, but lots of other players from all over the world playing.
Yeah.
Tough for Italy, I have to say, not been in the World Cup for a while now.
All right.
No, it's going to be. I think it's going to be a lovely summer of football and community and enjoyment again, isn't it? I hear the ticket prices are a bit steep because I don't know, Gianni Infantino and their behaviour. It's just shocking with regard to global community football. But I think there's going to be, I don't know, I think some unexpected. Doug said in an interview, I think zag when they zig. I've always said that when I do attacking, go this way when the other guy goes the other way. Goodness me! I mean, your opening game. I'm excited to see where that's going to be. Who are you going to be up against? You're seeing what's going on with the Arsenal right now, which once again super tough for their fans after again decades of goodness me, just not quite getting there. And Cov can come in with a clean sheet, and who knows where you can go to. Nobody knows what you're going to be like today.
Yeah, they can guess.
You've never been up there before. Nobody knows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A message from Craig Robinson for you, Will. Him being the oldest brother, does Doug ever ask him for any advice? Or
no, Doug is always right.
We can't argue with that, can we? He's got us up. We can't argue with that.
Sarah Dunn says, what a lovely bloke Will is. I'll put that up because Sarah is the reason why I was wearing those elephant pants. It was her idea. So he said I thought I'd look good in them. I'm not sure I did, but there you go.
No, I've got to go in at about 3 minutes. Is there anything else that we can have a chat about before I go and let you guys crack on with the real business of engaging with the fans and community?
No, it's brilliant, Will, for you to come on. Brilliant. Thank you so much. We'll let you crack on, mate, because we know you're busy and everything. We just want to say thank you for coming on, and from everybody, all the Sky Blue Army, just thank you to you and all your family. Not just your brother, but all your family, and PUSB believe.
Believe, yeah.
Yeah, just believe. No, it's a delight to be here, and you'll know I've watched this over a year, a while now, and met Claudio briefly in the boardroom earlier in the season or last season. And Vicky, love, you've still got Ellis Sims in your belief. If you saved Vicky, it would all be good with Ellis.
That's it. It's a shame.
Do you know what I mean? Just shave. I've said this to Doug. Obviously, that had no impact whatsoever. But no, Ellis, all the 12 players, I'm sure, who are playing in the World Cup this year and going forward and into next year, they will do you proud. My brother will do you proud. We're here for you, and from our family and everybody to your family, I guess our family. Just believe, Just believe. Come on! Call for all the FL awards this evening. So I guess Doug's not there just to be a bystander. So sure.
Listen, champions on Tuesday, Will.
Without doubt. And then Champion League next season. Wow. Come on. Lovely to see you.
Brilliant. Cheers,
Will.
Thank you. Bye-bye now. Thanks, everybody. Love what you do.
Cheers.
Take care.
Cheers. Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Brilliant.
Wow.
Absolutely brilliant. By the way, that was a record, 55 minutes without mentioning second tier. That's brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. What a great guy to come on and, when he's busy and stuff like that, to just come on and chat
and
to
he's very
us.
down to earth. He's a very down to earth guy as well, isn't he? He's very down to earth.
Somebody asked about the T-shirt. The person responsible for that T-shirt's on the screen, Miles.
Yes, I am on the screen. That's right. Yeah. I sorted it out for Will. It's a one-off, to be fair. Well, actually, I did a jumper as well. That was mine. So there's only two made. Yeah, there's only two made. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Yeah. Cheers. Thanks for that.
No worries. You have enough out of me anyway, you lot. What are you on about? I got you one of these each.
Well, we haven't got
I didn't have to organise that for you, did I? Unbelievable. Hey, these awards starting yet on Sky? Because it's like they're just showing Bundesliga now. Right, should we get some more comments in? Let's get before we come. Sorry.
Comments.
Okay, so right, have we done that one? We've done that
one.
one. Vicky, I thought you've unstarred them all. Hold on.
Didn't unstar them.
Didn't you unstar them?
No, I thought you did that as you read them. Come on, Miles.
Okay. Well, it's come back up. That one's come back up, isn't it? Frank Hunter. Claudio, this is a message from YouTube. This show has been demonetized due to being the most disturbing porn site on the internet. Brilliant. David McGee says, one goal changed our history. One win will now make us champions. One history, one goal, one win away from bliss. I keep crying. We're living it. We're going up. Oh, we're going up. Yeah, we're living it. We're going up. Let's unstart that one because I'm going to come back to them otherwise. Mark R says, I don't think it's really sunk in yet. My head is still spinning. Not the only one. Should have seen it yesterday. I don't think I've seen so much beer drank in all my life as I've seen on Friday night and yesterday. David McGee's coming again. Says Frank Lampard's words regarding Ben Wilson, Jamie Allen, Jake Bidwell not playing, but important factors. Factory, fantastic gentleman and manager and a legend. Frank is a hero. I've got a scarf. Look, got Frank's scarf. See, I wouldn't sing his name, but I am now. Alan's coming. He says, maybe I was being greedy, but after we equalised against Blackburn, I wanted us to push for a winner rather than play out the game. I think Frank alluded to it, though, didn't he? He said he didn't know what he wanted them to do. He didn't know if he wanted them to
go for it. Or...
Go for it. Or just, see it out. And they seen it out. Marker. It was a team, a formation to not lose. There you go. It was a team not to lose. There was nobody to move the ball to further up the pitch. It shows just how important Tats is in the side. Yes, he is very important in the side. Rich T says, they didn't know what to do. Go for the winner or play the game out. That's correct. Trevor Merriman, really missing Tats at the moment. Oh, definitely missing Tats. I'm missing Tats. What else we got? When that goal went in, both me and my kids was in tears. I've been waiting for this for 25 years and I'm still high as a kite. What a night to say you were there. Yeah, it was amazing, wasn't it? Absolutely amazing. Miles, did you finally sing Super Frank Lampard? Yes, I did. I did sing it. Trust me, I was
Yes,
singing
he did. I could confirm he did. I was standing by him.
Yeah.
And he was
and I've
singing
even got the scarf. There you go. I nearly lost this yesterday. Some woman come up to me and says, can I wear your scarf for a bit? And I went, what? She goes, I want it back. So I lent it her. And I kept an eye on her all day. I was watching her. And then she come back over. She give me a big hug. She goes, here's your scarf back. There you go. So happy days. Warren says, who's watching the EFL Awards? Yes, I've got them on down here next to me. I don't know if you guys are. It's on at 8:30. Hope Frank and Cole get what they deserve. Yes, they should do. And they should get Team of the Year as well, shouldn't they? Claudio, after the game was on Sky Sports interview. Was you on Sky Sports interview? Was that BBC?
I don't know.
It was BBC, I think.
Oh, I got stopped a few
BBC.
times. It was all a bit weird.
Yeah, all a bit weird.
Exactly,
Peter Doolan. Hi, guys. I hope you're all feeling happy. I've watched every video going. It's just hard to stop watching them. And now I'm watching your show just to listen to some more Cov fans enjoying the moment. Well, Peter, Claudio, Ken and Vicky and myself are enjoying the moment. Jack's moaning. Anyone see Doug King's interview on TalkSport? He stated he had been texting with Mark Robbins on Friday. Nice to hear they are talking and respect. So there you go. Yeah, it was nice to hear Frank mention Mark Robins and that, wasn't it? It was absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Rich T, class that both squad players and Mark Robins mentioned by Frank and others involved. I'll just mention that myself.
Yeah.
Scott Brownsaw says, "Hi guys, not the best game to watch at home, but got the job done in the end. Premier League, here we come. And sorry, Claudio, you're banned from any away games next season."
He's on a streak of draws at the moment, aren't you, Claudio?
I am. I'm now 12 without a win away from home. What a record that is. Sounds like Leicester.
Unbelievable. It's goal of the season up for now at the moment. I don't know if we've got one in it, have we?
Not sure.
We'll have a look. Jack should be the next James Bond. Cameras love him. My partner Paula watched it on my phone from Barcelona, where she is working. 2WK born and bred. Lifelong supporter. Was raised at Highfield Road. Fantastic. I think Jack would look good on a mobile phone. I don't think he looks as good on a big TV, though. So just in case, John, get Paula to watch it on the big screen, or you watch it. You might not look as good. Steve Berry, can't wait for Tuesday night. Should be a great atmosphere. Oh, yeah, we're looking forward to Tuesday night. Frank and Doug's post-match game interviews were fantastic, paying tributes to Mark Robins for setting down the foundations and to players and fans that follow through. Heather's come in. She's gone, "We're promoted, gang. Chill out and embrace it." Oh, we had that one earlier. That didn't vanish. Ryan's come in. He says, "I don't mind the last few games. We clearly were struggling with the pressure of getting it over the line. Now that we have, I fully expect us to go back to the free-flowing, fast-attacking football." I hope you're right, Ryan, because Tuesday is going to be amazing. Amazing. Alex come in. "Jack is making sense and has well and truly taken off his sky blue tinted glasses." Unbelievable. One comment agrees with you out of 400 and odd comments.
Make that 2.
Oh, 2 now. Oh, who put that one up? 2. Oh my God. Will, I want that shirt. Where can I get one? Oh, well, you can't. They're one off. It's a one-off. It's a one-off. You're dead right, Jack. Don't mind Miles.
Oh, it's got a few supporters.
That's 3. That's 3 now, Miles.
Jack, put Claudio's trunk on. That will cheer you up. There you go. Put his trunk on, cheer you up. David Granigan. Oh no, we've had that one. Mrs. Christmas. Well, we did it. Not a close shave, hey? Oh, we missed that one when he was here, didn't we? Oh, never mind. Lee Lishman. Love us to get at least one more win this season with a draw to follow to get us to the 90. I'd be happy if Ipswich were lucky to get a point today. How did they beat us so easily in both games? I think because we rolled over, didn't we?
Yeah.
Basically. Alex, shall we have a Star Wars theme on May the 4th? Be with you as part of the Coventry promotion. Well, you never know. Someone might be doing something like that. Martin King. Watch our fan base explode worldwide. I'm working on it here in Canada.
Oh, wow.
Well done. Keep going. Keep going. Vince Everett. Well done, Sky Blue Fans TV, for getting Will on. Fascinating to get a bit of the personal information on Doug is a hero. He is a hero. This is hard work, this. Does Bobby get a free King of Shay subscription for life? Oh, I don't know. He might do. Simon's in the background, Vicky. We'll get him on in a minute. Sorry, Simon. I didn't see you there. We won't be a minute. We'll be with you in just a sec. Craig Robertson, a message for Will. Him being the oldest. Oh, we had that one. Get rid of that one. Who starred all these? It was you, Vic, wasn't it? What lovely bloke Will is. I've missed that one then. Miles, I missed that Milesy one. Never mind. John Murch, the top flight has missed Coventry so much. Great fans, teams and passion. Razor Glass, Jimmy Hill. Congratulations, Coventry back where they belong. Ian Small, Jack is right, but put it down to nerves.
Yeah, it
Nerves,
was.
Jack. 4 out of about 500. Unbelievable. What's that XG? That's about 0.0.01. Mark R again. Claudio equals City away record 99-00 season, 2000 season. Blimey. Right, Vicky, do you want to bring your guest in, my lovely?
Will do. One sec, let's just. Good evening, Simon. You okay?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks. So, for everyone that doesn't recognise Simon, Simon is the gentleman that runs the season ticket fund. Do you want to have a bit of a chat about that first of all, Simon, and just explain that, and then we'll have a chat to you about Friday and all sort of football stuff. But just to cover off the season ticket info first of all.
No, of course I can. Yeah, I'm not sure people want to hear me following Will King and Jack moaning about Friday being promoted, but yeah, no, thanks for having me on. Sort of set up a season ticket fund via GoFundMe 9 years ago, back in League Two. So it's quite ironic where we are now, I think, just to try and be able to sort of give families and people who perhaps couldn't afford to go to the football, the sort of memories that we all watched this year and at home and away on Friday night. Really, it sort of has had some amazing years where we've raised 12,000. We've helped hundreds of people in some seasons, you know, and to date we've raised just over 67,000 and helped lots of people with a season ticket, sort of predominantly families, people who have lost work, sort of had severe illness, different situations that are personal to them, but friends kindly nominate them. And we just try and gather some donations from individuals to see if they're good enough to donate anything from a £5 up to whatever they can afford. And we also get a lot of people nominating some really, you know, people who need that helping hand. And we try and buy them a season ticket. It's got tougher the last year or two, but the club have been really supportive, sort of helping me with the family zone and trying to be able to place these individuals and spend the money to be able to get them to go and watch. And so wasn't sure whether to set it up again this year. Thought it could be even tougher, but thought, well, I know how many it's helped before, and if we can help just one family or two families again, then it's definitely worth it. So thanks for having me on. That's a little bit about the fund, and you know, I just wanted to be able to give something to a family that I've done with my son over the years, and that I know you've all done with friends and family as well. So yeah, that's what it's about a little bit.
Brilliant, isn't it? I think it's like we were just saying, it's all about community, and that is part of the community, isn't it? That we're all one big football family, and if we can just help anybody that's part of that family just to get to a match day and experience it, and the elation that we all felt on Friday, it's just special, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. And I think especially when it felt that we were at the depths of where we were 9 years ago, it just felt that to try and lift the spirits of some people, perhaps going and watching when we were first at that time perhaps wasn't as enjoyable as perhaps some of the people who've had the tickets the last few years. But yeah, it's all about community. It's about family. I mean, there's people who you sit around who you don't know day to day, but you smile and say hello when you get there, and they're part of the Sky Blue family.
Yeah,
definitely. And if people have got like some spare cash to help, how do they do that? Yeah,
if they go on GoFundMe and then type in CCFC season ticket fund year 9, then they'll find this year's donation form. They'll also be able to nominate individuals if they know someone's really struggling or would benefit from a helping hand on there, or they'll see me posting on X as SPM2369, or I often put the link. The Sky Blues Talk website is very good. They always put the link on there and pin it to their site as well. So any of those places, you know, look, 5,000 people have saving £500 plus this year with a season ticket. If all of them were to spare just £5, then that would be unbelievable for the fund. I know that won't happen, but you know, just a £5 from a lot of people makes a massive difference. We've raised £2,528 to date from 99 donors. So yeah, GoFundMe, CCFC season ticket fund, year 9.
Brilliant stuff.
Okay, Simon,
Yeah.
good evening, mate. You were at the game, weren't you, on
I was,
Friday?
yeah.
What was your thoughts of it? Because very, very emotional, I suppose, for you as well. You know.
It's just, I mean, the anticipation going up there, and you know, the extra time on the M6 to worry or stress about it, and then the game started. I thought we started okay, and then I thought he wanted to set up for a draw, and we got what we got, and it was crying out for the change. I'd hoped he'd change it sooner, but in Frank we trust, and he hasn't let us down yet. So I think he changed it with plenty of time to get the goal. But as the minutes ebbed away, I sort of was beginning to think, oh, we're going to need something against Pompey. But when that goal went in, I mean, just what can you say? The elation. I don't think I've stopped grinning since that moment. You know, there's just a permanent smile. I can't wait to go to work tomorrow. I've had messages from colleagues of works and people who you haven't heard from for years going, well done, enjoy it, celebrate. There's been nothing just but unbelievable feeling. Was there with my son, my friend and his daughter as well. And that's our family at Go all the time. And we just was, it's just very, very special. You know,
I suppose...
Not experienced it with the League One when we were, you know, COVID forced to celebrate.
Yeah, 25 years is a long time, and I suppose that will be up there with one of the most memorable games you've been to, I suppose, with especially, you know, for the youngsters, your son and stuff that probably maybe haven't seen us in the top flight or whatever. It's great for the youngsters.
He had a couple of years. Yeah, I took him when he was 3, so he had a couple of years. And he's getting married this year, so it's quite poignant that he's. He arranged his wedding for after the playoffs. So he's getting married on the 6th of June. He arranged it for after the playoffs, but before the World Cup. So I've probably taught him well, maybe over the years, or focused him on some of the wrong things in life. But it was nice. And 25 years is incredible. And for 15, 16 of them, some of them felt like a real blur. But the last 8 or 9 has just been such a journey and such a joy with heartache along the way. But yeah, Friday night was... I think Friday night for the end of it, post-game, was probably the best, but I don't think you can beat things like Middlesbrough and Wolves away and even Notts County when we started this sort of journey to get up through the leagues. They've all been really special nights.
And looking forward to next year, what fixtures are you looking forward to when the fixture list comes out?
I think places that I haven't been, because although I was fortunate enough, I've been going a long time, that I've done a lot of the Premier League grounds. They were a Premier League club when... Well, we were first division when I started going, so I've seen quite a few, but I'd like to get to some of the new grounds. Not been able to, but then Spurs look like they might be trying to prevent me doing that. Looking up to
same here.
Did Chelsea when it was the shed end and terracing only. So that some of them have changed shape and some of them have moved. Like the old West Ham Stadium is a new one. Wouldn't mind getting to that if Spurs go down, but the new Everton one would be good as well.
Yeah, there's a few.
Yeah.
We're all elegally awaiting that new fixture list coming out. It's just...
is it June 19th or something, or 20th?
19th,
that date everybody's calendar, I think. We're still pinching ourselves to think we actually are there, you know.
I think it's when you see the opening is something like Man City, then it's Liverpool, then it's something like Arsenal. You think, we might be bottom after 3 games. Oh, then it'll get easier. Oh, then it's such and such. But, you know, like Will's just said, you've got to trust the process. You've got to trust, you know, Doug spoke really well the other night about doing it the Coventry way, and let's try and give it a go. You know, let's see what some of these players can do. I mean, we know that probably they won't all be there, but let's see the ones that stay and with what Frank can do and who might come in and take us to that next level. You know, Mark Robbins signed different players as we went from that League 2 to 1 and then the Championship. So I think I saw a stat, there was like 116 or something players who have taken us from that point to now, and they've all played their part, and the next level coming in hopefully play their part to keep us for a few years. But it's just lovely going around the city seeing every child in a Coventry top nowadays. It's incredible.
It's brilliant, because I was used to seeing years ago, you know, Man United and Liverpool tops everywhere, and you just don't see that now, do you? It's all Cov tops everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
unbelievable.
It is, and I think I heard from my daughter, a lot of the schools have got. I think some of the schools in Coventry they're letting children wear their Coventry tops tomorrow. I think at school.
Yeah,
I need to message my boss and see whether I can wear my Coventry top at work.
If she did that work as well,
he might not like that. He's a Liverpool fan, so he's not so happy at the moment. But
I'd upset a few people at our work because there's a lot of Birmingham fans there, and
exactly.
So upset a few people. But hey, look, you know. But fair play to them. They have congratulated me on my. I've got several texts from work colleagues who Birmingham fans. Congratulations, you know. Yeah. I think they're just glad they're not going to play us next year and get beat again.
I work in Stratford upon Avon, and there's quite a few Blues, Villa, and one lad who works with me is a Leicester fan. He's really miserable at the moment, but tough. We've been there, so we know what it's like.
Yeah. And do you think Frank will get the backing of Doug? Do you think he'll get the money that he wants to bring the players in he wants?
I think he'll get players that he wants. Whether they'll get players that what we want and what the fans would want and how much you can spend might be a different matter. And I think as well as fans, like sometimes we look at the price and it's not hard not to think what I call old money. I think if you go spend 30 million on a player for the Premier League next year, like if you look at most of those Premier League teams, they're not even making the starting lineup, but that will be a record transfer for us. We'll have a massive expectation on that individual for what they can do. And that person wouldn't even be making the team of some of the other Premier League teams. So I think we will get players. I think we've just got to hold our nerve and temperament and not expect too much of perhaps some of them. But, you know, Sunderland have done it this year. Clubs like Brighton and Brentford have done it before. Forest have done it with maybe a bit of overspending. I know Doug won't do that. He wants to do it sensibly, you know, and build something for the future. So hopefully we get 4 or 5 additions. Obviously, Onyeka, I think, is going to be contracted from the deal. You know, we'll give it a go.
Yeah, I think it's important to get Carl Rushworth there as well. I think the goalkeeper's a massive one for me.
Yeah, no, I agree. Well, I think it's interesting because he says he wants to play first team football, and if Brighton don't sell their first team keeper, he's not going to get that there, is he? If they sell the first team keeper, so down to, you know, whether he will be getting first team here, undoubtedly.
Yeah, absolutely. Miles, have we got some more comments? Have we any more to read out? Or?
Yeah. So I was just on mute, so I didn't interfere. Mark PUSB says Will King is right about Sims. He does need a shave. Yeah, he does need a shave, doesn't he? Mr. Dino, I can guarantee our first game back in the Premier League will be at Stamford Bridge if they rig the fixtures. Or it might even be at home. Be at home. They might have to wear our away kit on purpose. Liam Moore says, congrats, enjoy this. You all deserve it for your loyalty and support. Don't listen to the pre-season predictions from usual pundits. Enjoy the ride next season. And K Sarah. Wonderful, thank you. Yeah. Ryan Evans come in. He says, how many players do you guys think Coventry need? Will be a decent Prem to be competitive in the Premier League next season. Oh, let's put that out to the panel. Let's what do you reckon?
Well, I've said before myself, I've said at least 6, but probably 7.
Okay. Simon?
I was in the 6 to 7 camp, and I think it'd be really tough and close with just that.
6-7, 6-7.
Yeah. Sorry, Jack. Yeah.
Jack? What about you, Jack?
Squad additions, 10.
Ooh.
Not all to play in the first
Vicky.
team, but 10.
Okay.
Yeah, I think somewhere
Vicky?
between that. Yeah, I think somewhere between that. I think that we probably need at least 4 really sort of decent additions, and then some just to shore up some of the squad. Basically, like Jack said, we need to have some depth, don't we? So it's a bit of both.
I think
Background as well.
Cloudy is indicating we need 10, I believe.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
It's copying me.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you could be right, 9 or 10. I think you're going to need 6 decent players to really give it a go, and I think you've got to build. If we get Rushworth, which I don't think we will, unfortunately, because there's going to be clubs sniffing around him that can offer more wages, and the agent says, well, that's a better deal because they get more money out of it.
That's fine doing that, but it's not all about money. He'll want to play games, won't he? He can guarantee he'll be number 1 here. He might have to go sit on the bench or else.
Yeah, but the agents have the final say, really, don't they? So, you know, we
lose the loan players as well, don't we? The 3 will go back, won't they?
Well, we haven't used one of them, have we?
No.
On Yeka, we sign anyway because it's obligation to buy. So there's only SA going back, isn't there?
Yeah, unless he decides he wants him.
Where's he keep going?
He comes
You're,
in.
you're upsetting Miles with that comment.
Hey, say that again.
You're upsetting.
Well, I should think I have wearing them silly shorts, Simon. Did you see them earlier?
I did, yeah. Unfortunately, I couldn't avert my eyes. I should have joined late, but I was on from the start. So, Very funny. I'm not sure I can compete.
I'm just hoping he's still wearing them because he promised. Nick, Roy Keane praised Cov City on the Overlap podcast. I think Premiership miss Coventry City FC. Brilliant.
Yes.
Yeah, they probably do. They probably do miss us. Rob Wilson. Hello, Rob. It's my cousin in Wales. What a year it's been. Made the best memories with my boys and can't wait to come up Tuesday and be there with him when we win the league. I was his age when we were relegated, so it's gone full circle. PUSB, we live and die in these towns. Brilliant. Thanks for watching. Will King has come in. He says, very important for Cov 2026-27. Success all clean shaven on Sky Blue Fans TV. Vicky, obviously, exempt.
Yeah.
Rich Overton, good evening, Rich. I think he was suffering with a hangover yesterday. He messaged me. He said, "What was I up to?" I said, "I was DJing." He went, "I said, what are you up to?" He says, "I'm recovering." I says, yeah, I'm recovering today. It's been 48 hours non-stop. Bloody brilliant, unbelievable times it is, Rich. Absolutely fantastic. Brian Tully's come in. He says, "Miles, just seen one of your signs on the EFL Awards." Really? Oh, brilliant. What, someone in the crowd, or was it just a video? I bet it's just a video. Or someone's nicked one and have took it to the table, hopefully. Warren Inslee has come in. Massive shout out to the Leamington and Warwick Supporters Club for their hard work and organising everything and making loads of memories. Yes, well done, Jack, for organising that pub as well. It was great food, wasn't it? Really good food. Really enjoyed it. Great pub, good pint. When we went down to League Two, I remember saying I'll never see City in the Premier League in my lifetime now. How wrong was I? This is dreamland. Amazing to be Sky Blue fan right now. Oh, just brilliant. Will King says, "Thank you for having me on. Onwards to the Champions League and good luck to all the Cov nominees in the EFL Awards for tonight." Yeah, we've got a couple of pictures to show you in a minute. Hadji Wrights and that got their awards already for team of the season. Andrew Bowen says, "Top man, Will, great ambassador for the King family. We are blessed to have you and Doug on board." Oh, that's a nice comment. Mark PUSB, Jack is right and wrong. You're right and wrong, Jack.
I'll take that.
Yeah. Those of us with Prem packages can divert some funds to help, surely. I'm sure some people will be able to do that for you. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Get PUSB Believe shirts on the merchandise straight away. There's only two. Would you guys like Cov to buy Maddison off Spurs? There you go. There's a comment for you. Steve, Simon, what do you think, Simon?
You got to go for players who can play 40 games a year next year. We need players like Grimes who don't get injured. We need quality players like Maddison, but I'm just not sure he's ever finished a whole season for any team, sadly.
Yeah.
Heart says
Jack?
yes. Head says no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great point. I mean, I don't think we'd be able to afford his wages anyway. I think there's bigger clubs that could quite easily come in and he could play for again, but he might play half the games, and that's not what we want, because you can't guarantee that just because he's played in half the games, we perform well enough in those half to warrant staying up. You need to perform over an entire season, and players like that aren't going to be what we want to add to the squad. We've already got some injury-prone players, so as much as that would be brilliant, I think for numerous reasons it's not going to happen.
Vicky?
Yeah, no, I agree. I think the injury situation is wages are obviously a massive issue, but I think also just the injury perspective. I think like Sunderland had a massive coup getting in Xhaka, and I think he's really started off their season well. And if you've got that sort of player that you've brought in to sort of be pivotal, and if we were bringing in someone like Maddison, the money we'd be spending on that, it's going to be someone pivotal. They need to be playing like week in, week out. And we saw with Sunderland how they struggled once he got injured, and it's the same sort of problem. And we need those sorts of players that we bring in to be there like week in, week out, so that we've got a chance, really, don't we?
Yeah, definitely. Ken, with your £1 orange shirt on.
No, excuse me, this is my fully paid one.
Oh, okay.
You can't tell the difference, you know.
Oh, it wasn't £1, was it? It was 1p.
1p. No, I agree. I agree with what everybody else said, really. I don't think we could afford his wages. If he was going to come, it'd probably be maybe a loan, you know, subject to how many games he plays and stuff, because he is injury prone, and that would probably put off a lot of maybe the big clubs that don't want to shell out a lot of money, and he might have to go out on loan somewhere, because he's a very bad injury he was covering from, wasn't it? Very bad. So, and as we know, a lot of players like that don't come back the same, do they? So it'd be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah. Claudio, you've joined us just at the right time when I've asked the question. It's taken ages, this one. Because of Jack going on.
I just think no, we've been there, done that. Move on. There's so many more exciting players you can sign. Like I said, you've got a whole World Cup to look at. So there'll be some gems in there who don't play for the big countries that'll probably do us a job in midfield next season.
Yeah.
And a lot cheaper.
Cool. Brilliant. Okay, here we go then. Richard Hobday says Orange Ken.
That's a colleague from work. Take those of him.
Mark R. We have definitely escaped the championship at the right time. There could be up to 5 parachute teams in this league next season. Yeah, that's a point, isn't it?
Yes, it could well be, yeah.
Paul Stratton says, more support for Jack. We were poor again on Friday. A bit of the December performance returning. Time for a return of the real Coventry City against Pompey. Still an amazing season. Embrace. I don't like all this agreeing with Jack. Craig Robinson. Rushworth agent is an ex-Sky Blue player. So hopefully we have the upper hand as Rushworth wants to stay. Yeah, well, he may say he wants to stay, but I don't know. Paul Cuttyford. Claudio keeps disappearing to adjust his cod piece. Mick Rogers, my prediction for next season, Cov finish 15th, 16th. What's your thoughts on Mad Hatter Mick? He's a good bloke. M. King. Jonathan David from Juventus might be a good move as a striker. He never gets a can run all day. What?
I think it probably
never gets a chance.
Injured. Probably never gets injured, probably.
Probably never gets injured. Okay, got you. He has just scored today. There you go. There's another one. And Paul Stratton says, strongly linked with Hackney and Barkley. Already? Oh, my word. Would they be guaranteed starters, and are they going to be good signings? I don't think I'd have Barkley. I don't know, but anyway.
He's another one injured, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't think I could do that, no. Okay, right, carry on then.
Okay, we've got loads of photos and videos to look at, haven't we? Can we put these up there, Miles? Where are we going to start? I don't know where to start with all these.
Oh, hold on. Spot the ball first.
Oh, yes.
Simon, spot the ball.
You're forgetting.
Simon, spot the ball. You get a chance to win a mug tonight. Where's the ball?
Maybe one.
Where's it going to?
Claudio?
Where's it end up?
Ended up in the back of the net. Take us to the Premier League.
Claudio?
I reckon it could be number 1.
Okay. Vicky?
I might actually get it right for once, mightn't I? I'm going to say 1.
Ken, what about you?
I've got number 1, please.
Number 1, okay. Get your guesses in. Jack's going to write everyone's name down and put it on a spin the wheel.
Oh, God. It's going to be all flustered now. Look, it's going to get loads.
There's only 1,000 people. Don't worry about it. Carry on. Brilliant. Get your guesses in. Where's the ball?
There's only one winner, by the way. Only one winner.
So Jack's not happy with you, Miles.
Wow, you shouldn't have moaned earlier.
Oh, I love this one. Look.
Right, number
Here's
2.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Right then, these photos. Where do I start? Oh, let's do the awards. There you go.
Go on then.
They are. There's Carl with his award. There's Matty Grimes with his award. Had you right with his Team of the Season award. And Milan with his award as well. Fantastic. Well done, boys. Who's this then? Who's that?
I've got a shout out to it because it's where I stayed in Blackpool over the weekend. It's the Blackpool Catholic Club. They are run by a person who's from Coventry. So anytime you're in Blackpool, you're welcome there. Any Cov City fans are welcome there. They made it so welcome. There were singers, loads of songs and everything going on. It was brilliant the weekend. So we had a picture with them outside. And the guy on the right hand side, he's from Coventry and he drinks in there and he runs the place as well. Helps run the place. So he is from Cov. So any Coventry fans that go to Blackpool in the summer, go to the Catholic Club and Dixon Road, I think it is, and they'll make you more than welcome because we had a brilliant weekend there just gone. So there you go.
What is it? Is it a B&B?
No, it's a club, a social club.
Oh, I thought you made sense. You stayed there.
No, we stayed down the road from here, but that's the club we went in. That's a social club.
Okay.
We most of the time, and they're brilliant in there. They've got entertainment on in there. They've all sorts going on. So
okay,
yeah,
great.
They make it great. So
okay, brilliant. Right, next one because we've got loads. You started this, Mark Robbins, 3 promotions, EFL Trophy winner, FA Cup semi-finals, and 6 amazing years. Yes, thank you, Mr. Mark Robbins. Fantastic. Thank you so much. This made it on TV. Absolutely superb. So we had John on Thursday night. If you missed the show, go back and watch it. Brilliant stories. We're going to get him on through the summer. And look at that. Hey, we're back. There's our little logo in the middle. How cool is that? Here's Claudio with his fan club. Hello, ladies at the Tesco's checkout. Other supermarkets are available nationwide around Coventry and Warwickshire.
They're great. We hold up the queues every week when I go in there. We just had a chat all the time about the Sky Blues, and they were there on Friday.
Friday? Oh, you went to Tesco's on Friday?
No, at the game Friday. They were there at the game Friday.
Oh, I was going to say, is that you, Simon?
Yeah, me and my lad at the end as they were going off. Thought we better get a little quick selfie.
Fantastic. Love it. Absolutely love that. Is Ken out clubbing in Blackpool?
Yeah, that's it. That's in Blackpool, on Saturday night. And we've bumped into so many Cov fans and quite a few West Brom fans who are very complimentary to us.
Brilliant.
And congratulations on winning the league. So,
have you had that shirt on all weekend?
Basically, yeah.
Oh,
Swapped it for his
nice.
1p1. We've got full price.
Oh, yeah, swap.
Boys, 1p1 for the game.
Oh, I might
That's
have more
it.
than one.
Yeah.
Hold on, another one here.
There's CJ with his granddad's scarf. So his granddad passed away and he took his granddad's scarf. He got very emotional. So well done, CJ. Then we got me and Mark White. Mark travelled all the way to my house from Ipswich to then drive. We got to Warwick and jumped on the Leamington and Warwick supporters bus. And then he came back, stopped the night, and then he went back home yesterday. So well done, Mark, for travelling all that way. Did anyone see the sky blue elephant?
I see it there.
No, I didn't see it either, but apparently that was there. Here's the gang from the Shepherd. Some of the Shepherd lot were there. Thank you very much for buying me a beer as well at half time. Absolutely superb. Then we've got Paul Hughes' wife, Caroline. She's Paul Hughes' wife. She's there having food at the table in the hospitality. Paul only goes in hospitality. He's a right posh boy. There's me and my brother and his mates and Paul Young and everyone there. That was after the game. There we all are in the ground. Absolutely superb. There's Mark's Ipswich flag. There's Mark Hamilton. Paul Cuttyford as well. My cousin, little Portia. She's been to every game, Portia. She's amazing. Julia is Paul's wife's name. I'm just losing my marbles there. Well done, Julia. And then, who's that? Anyone know who that is? Anyway, it's a brilliant flag. Love it. There's me and Jim Bowen. There's Jim Bowen there. Look, brilliant stuff. More pictures. Oh, look, who's that? That's Brian and SJ with Kenneth. Oh, look at that. Hey, Ken, you ain't got your own shirt on there. There's Jack in the hat, look. There he is with his dad. What else we got? We got me and Ken, final whistle. There we are with Mark's flag. Absolutely superb. That's a nice picture, isn't it? There's a bloke selling scarves. What else we got? Is that me crying? No, that's me holding my scarf up. Kimberly with Porsche. It's all going off here. Who's that lot? Oh, it's Vicky. Oh, Vicky. Oh, you with Stuart there?
Yeah, Stuart's. I don't think he's in the photo.
Oh, he's at the back. No, he's at the back.
That was all of us on the one of the Scobie Tavern coaches, like Sue and Sarah and loads of us all was travelling up.
Brilliant.
That was our little break of the services.
Yeah, you all had to stop 30 coaches, weren't there? There's Swidek on the coach on the way home. There's the away fans. Oh, my days. That just looks amazing, doesn't it? It just looks brilliant. Then we've got... Oh, look, who else is on telly? Get it. See, Jack, you're not the only one who gets on telly. There's Martin and Pete. Here is the Mark White and Tony and Martin. Here's the boys. Look at that. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic, boys. Love you all. All the Sky Blues there, the players. Just unbelievable. Should we have a look at your boyfriend, Vicky? There he is. Look at his
look
smile.
how happy he look.
I know. Isn't it nice? Then we got the boys in the changing rooms. God, they made a mess in there, haven't they? Onyeka and Radoni. Then we have... What's this one? There you go. Not since 2003, 2004, Norwich were the last team to go up without a parachute payment. There you go. Absolutely fantastic. So well done to the mighty Sky Blues. And then we've got We're Back. That's a nice montage. Okay, next. Ken? Is he there? Has he gone? Ken? Hello? Hello?
What's happened?
He's gone. Ken's gone. He's gone. Simon, look at this for a picture.
It's just beautiful sight, isn't it? There's nothing better. Can't wait till Tuesday now. Let's change it from the P to a C.
Oh yeah.
Do you think they'll do it, Simon?
Yeah, I think they'll be relaxed, unless they've had too many beers tonight and too much. But I think Portsmouth might have gone and celebrated a bit after the Leicester win. I mean, I know they're mathematically not, but they're pretty much safe. So as long as the boys haven't had too many tonight and too many yesterday and the day before, then I think we'll be good for the win. We're strong at the CBS, and I think they'll be encouraged to go out in style that night and then enjoy the Saturday. Well, enjoy the Wrexham game then, and hopefully the trophy lift that day.
Yeah, it's good. It's going to be a bit special, isn't it, Vicky, if we lift the trophy?
Oh yeah. I mean, that's just it now. We've got the promoted. We just want the title now, don't we, to finish the job off? And yeah, I think, like Simon said, I think probably like nerves just crept into the last couple of games. But we've got some freedom to play again now. We've got that first part of the job done. And I think like Portsmouth have won 3 in a row now, and pretty much secured their safety. So hopefully, maybe they've sort of got a bit early, and they might let us get the 3 points on to Tuesday.
Yeah. Hopefully, Jack, we're going to do this, aren't we now?
We have to. Like Vicky says, at home we're a different animal. I know we had a disappointing game last time at home, but it's a one-off. It happens. We I can't see anything but a win, to be honest. I just think now we've got the nerves out the way, we've got it over the line, we've got that P next to our name. Frank was absolutely adamant in his post-match interview that he said, we're going for the title. We're not going to just sit here and roll over now. We're not on holiday yet. We've got 2 weeks. We've got 3 games. We're going to put everything into this. And I do truly believe that. I think now that the nerves are gone, we'll pull out a performance and we should be beating teams. I know Pompey are on a very good run, but they're safe now. They might relax. We should be beating teams like them at home, especially.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Ken, can you hear us?
Yes. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened there. Did somebody mute me? I don't know.
No. We didn't know if you could. Didn't know if you could hear us because you didn't reply, mate.
No, I could hear you, but you couldn't hear me for some reason.
No. There you go.
Pompey game, yeah. I think we've just got to go for it. I think the shackles are off now, and I think obviously, I don't think we're going to play with fear. I think we're going to go out there and just enjoy our football again because we've been promoted to the Premier League, so we don't need to play tentative football. And I just think we can go out there and play the way we have been playing for most of the season and do the business. And if we do that, then just won't be able to live with us, to be honest, if we did that.
Whole squad were training today as well. I live in Brighton, had a wonder by. The whole squad were up there training again today. So,
were they?
That's good. Yeah. And I think Lampard won't allow that. I think Lampard wants to finish the job, doesn't he? And that's the way we've got to do it.
Well, he's a winner, isn't he?
Yeah. Did you have a sneaky peek, Simon, through the fence?
Yeah, you can't see through the fence anymore, sadly, very well. There's a tree you could climb, but you can hear the voices and you can see the cars in the car park a little bit. But you can see, if you go down by the connection, you can see a little bit. But yeah, enough to know that they were there training. And there was a scooter club going by as well, and they had some pictures of some of the players as they were coming out. So.
Oh, wow. Oh, brilliant. That was good then. Oh, I'm glad they're in today then. That's great stuff. Let's get a couple of videos up.
And that support tonight has been absolutely magnificent for this Coventry City team. I'm really delighted for them, I really am. I had a short period there, and I wish Doug King was the chairman when I was there. Maybe we might have had a little bit more success.
The transformations has been remarkable. We mentioned earlier the administrations, the nomad periods when they're away, didn't have a home, sunk as far as the 4th tier of English football. 2018, they were still playing in League 2, Joby, and here they are now heading into the 26-27 season as a top-flight side.
Yeah, as I say, and I mean, that man in the screen has to take so much of that credit, but obviously we've spoken about Mark Robins as well and the role he played in that rise up the league, and it's a group.
Brilliant. Here's some more.
Brilliant.
I mean, there's another angle, I think.
Someone enjoyed that.
I think someone's lost their phone. Sorry about the bad language. Simon, it was a bit special, that, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think I watched all of them constantly for the last 48 hours, I think, as well. It's like, see the new ones popping up and, you know, see the stuff you put out there and others. It's just reliving it sort of makes that smile, brings a tear to the eye. And then, but just when you see it from some of the vloggers who are in the home end, some of the ones who have obviously bought a ticket and come because they knew what night it would be, seeing it from their angle and 7,000 going mental. And then also seeing some in the home end who stayed behind at the end who were celebrating as well was just quite nice. But yeah. It's going to take a lot of beating. It's going to take a lot of beating.
Yeah, it's definitely going to take a lot of beating. Definitely. Jack, what were you going to say before I showed that one?
The any of you ever played the Lego games on like the Wii and the PlayStation and stuff? That video from the top deck of the goal, it sounded like when R2-D2 falls off a cliff. That was such a noise. That was. It was unbelievable. Even Dave Jones here has said someone was having a baby when Bobby scored. It's kind of what it sounded like.
Brilliant. Let's see what this one is. Brilliant stuff. And then
White that one, couldn't you? When they zoomed in, you could see. I don't know if you could see you as well, but you could see Mark White then in that bit of the crowd.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, he was there, wasn't he? You could see it with the flag and that, couldn't you? Yeah. Downstairs. Bit cramped down there, wasn't it?
Bobby Thomas amongst those.
And then this one.
Hold on, I got to fucking pop the cork. Get on with it. Premier League. We are 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 Premier League. Come on!
Steve Bull had to be there, didn't he? When there's alcohol around, Steve's there. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Where's Ken gone? Is he vanished? He's vanished from us. And then finally, this one. Fantastic.
I love it.
I don't know about you, but I don't think they came down to the other side of the goal as much as they went to the left-hand side of the goal. I don't know about you guys. It felt that they went that side more than the other side.
It's because it's where I was stood, Miles. It was all right in front of me. It was perfect view.
Well, Rudy kept going to someone in the crowd there, so I don't know if he had some friends or family in that area, and I suppose that dragged him in then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Obviously, because I was above, I'm looking down, I could see him, he couldn't go into somebody there, so I think that probably influenced that a
It was
bit.
his relatives. If you've recorded it, watch after the game. It's about 45 minutes long. There's loads of interviews with the players on the pitch. It's quite moving, the whole thing. And the Doug King and Frank Lampard interview, blimey. Frank was welling up, wasn't he?
Yeah. Well, I watched that when I got home, and that set me off again. I was like, "Oh, Frank, you set me off again." Like, well enough, but and then I watched Unseen earlier, and that got 10 minutes into that, and I was off again. You just like can't watch anything, can you? And
I didn't know.
but I'll tell you what I love in that. I don't know if you've caught it towards the end of that, because Milan through all of that, I just love that. But at the very end, just as they're panning away, you catch him saying, "I'm just so happy." And you just like, so you just can't, he's not talking to the camera, he's just talking to someone in the dressing room, and it's panning away, and you just hear him say, "I'm just so happy," and you can tell he is. And I just thought, that's like he's talking for everybody there, isn't he? Because we're all just so happy. And,
just a quick one. Just a quick one. Do you think we can screen share the awards for the manager of the season?
No, Definitely not.
We can't.
Definitely not.
Unbelievable. Oh, never mind. Go on, Simon. You were going to say something?
No. I was just going to say,
No?
the Unseen is brilliant. I watched it, and
Yeah.
as Claire said, I saw some of those clips with the players and watched that. I sort of every time I came in for a drink, doing a bit of gardening today, smiling, and sort of came in. I'll have a coffee, watch a bit more YouTube, have a look at some of the clips, and yeah, those interviews were unbelievable. And sort of Doug King spoke really well, but seeing Frank well up in that, shows how emotional it is when people say, "Oh, he'll be moving on." He's not going anywhere. He wants to prove that he can do it with us next year.
Yeah, definitely he does. League 2 Manager of the Year is just about to come out, so we'll keep you posted. We're not going anywhere while this is going on. We'll keep you posted because I know a lot of people will be watching this, not being able to watch the awards. Let's get some comments in. Oh, there we go. Ken has popped down the chippy. Oh, it's making me feel hungry, that is. I went out this afternoon for a lovely carvery. Nottingham Forest fan here. Welcome back. Be prepared for VAR. We'll stop you celebrating, but it's great to have another traditional club back. Thank you very much for your kind comment. Absolutely superb. Thank you. Does anybody else want to read the comments? Because obviously Ken's vanished and I'm taking over the show by the looks of it.
Yeah, I'll dive in. I'll read a few.
You're doing spot the ball.
I've done that. Fine. Ken's gone to watch his shirt. They can smell him back in Blackpool. Oh my God! Anyone seen City Unseen? Just talking about that. The best unseen of the lot. Limbs. Ryan Matthew J says Clinton giving Cov props at the awards. Yeah, he doesn't often do that too much on telly, does he? Hope Frank wins the award, says Mark. Pompey not mathematically safe yet. Leicester need to win all three, otherwise down. Oxford could catch Pompey if Pompey lost all three. Yeah, realistically though, are Oxford going to win 3 in a row? I've probably not done that all year, so I doubt that. Heading to 300 watching. Hit that like button for the best Sky Blue channel on the internet. Thank you very much, Steve, doing the hard work for us.
Thank you, Steve. That check's in the post tomorrow.
Come on, the Binley Mega Chippy, says Will. More spot the boat. Let me get them down.
You realise
you got more.
At 9. That's what it was. You had to go quick.
No panic.
Are we going to talk about Tuesday then? Because obviously, for us again.
Paragon says single Portsmouth ticket for sale, face value £32. Okay.
There you go.
Oh,
if you want
hold on. Before anyone says they want that, whereabouts is it? Let me know where it is, because I might want that. I might need that. Let me know where it is, please, Paragon. Put me down for it if it's on Singer's Corner side. Doesn't matter whereabouts. Just if it's on that side, I'll have it, please, if you don't mind. Just drop me a message on Facebook. I'll have it. Okay, go on then. Sorry, Jack.
We're pretty much caught up. The only other comment, does Manager of the Season carry the same curse as Manager of the Month? Hopefully
It better not.
Definitely
It better not.
And then finally, Ken's gone to order his kebab and chips at the Binley Mega Chippy. Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
actually, talking about Manager of the Manager of the Month. Back in December, when we'd had 2 Manager of the Month and 2 Player of the, we commented that the last time that had happened to a team, it was was it QPR or Reading? I'm having you just can't remember which it was. But it was basically another team did the same, and they got promoted. And we've heard that same picture now. I'll have to look back through my memories. Sorry.
There you go.
It's all right.
Come on then, Miles. We're going on Tuesday.
Yeah, let's do Tuesday. Tuesday. Here we go then. Pompey, we beat them at their place. It was a cracking game. We were there. Spent the night down there, and it was a good crack. Now, they've won 3 on the bounce, didn't they? Is it they've won 3 on the bounce? I mean, that is fantastic. So this isn't going to be an easy game. We know that the weight off the shoulders of the players has gone now. They've done it. They're up. But now we want to win it. Come to you, Simon. How do you expect us to set up on Tuesday? It's not going to be the same as Friday night, surely not.
I don't think he's going 5 at the back again. I think he'll revert back and give the space. I think he might start SA. Get him out on the wing. Depends what EMC's legs are like, but I think he might swap a couple of players over. I think just to freshen it and have some of those big guns on the bench if he needs them, and a narrow 2-1 win.
I mean, do you think Wolfenden might come in for this one? Give him a run out?
I don't think Kitch and Thomas will allow that, or Latty. Latty's still got the record of not losing when he's played this year, is he? And he's a thorough professional. He'll want to play again, I think. I mean, he might bring Wolford in it. I'm not sure. He seemed a bit at the back of the celebrations on Friday. And I know he hasn't played as much, but Kesler Hayden and the others were, but he seemed a little bit at the back of it all. So I don't know.
What about you, Vicky? How do you see him setting it up this weekend, this Tuesday?
Yeah, I think like Simon said, I'd be surprised if he doesn't go straight back to a back four now. I can't see Wolfenden coming in. I think it'll be Latty and either Kitch or Bobby, personally. And I think probably just rotate a few players. I thought Asante made quite a difference when he came on, and he was also quite vocally supporting other players on the pitch towards the end of that game. And so I think I don't know whether he'll get a chance to start on Tuesday. But yeah, we've got options, haven't we? But yeah, I just expect us to be. I think that Frank was very much just looking to make sure we got some result on Friday. I think now we're all about winning the title, and we just know that we play better if we take this game to Portsmouth on the front foot. We should have enough to get that job done, and I'd be surprised if we don't go for it from the outset with a sort of attacking team and a sort of attacking mindset. So
yeah. And Jack, I mean, Simon said about SA starting. We've got to start with a winger this Tuesday, haven't we? Surely, if Tats isn't going to be back in time.
Yeah, I think Tats' season's done, isn't it? I know he looked happy at the weekend, but Lampard all but confirmed that his season's done. There's 3 games left. We'll miss him, but there could be worse players that we could be missing, in all honesty. He obviously tried Asante on the wing last week, didn't really work. He tried not playing a right winger this week, didn't really work. He has to start with Esse or Markello, in my opinion. I don't think he'll start Markello just because he's been limited to a few appearances off the bench. I don't think he'll risk starting him yet. So Esse seems the most logical option to play out on the right, unless you put Rudy out on the right and either a BTA or an Eccles in the number 10 position, which, again, playing players out of position isn't the most ideal thing in the world. So Esse on the right is the logical decision for me. He just needs to be a bit less greedy and involve his teammates a bit more. I think Mason Clark was a bit greedy as well on Friday night. So if they can just play football with their teammates a bit more, we might find the game easier.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think for me, I think you've got to start with pace. I think you've really got to go at them from the off. I think this Tuesday, I think you've really got to go for the jugular and get that early goal. Claudio, would you start Sims or Hadji Wright? Because maybe the weight has been lifted off both of them, and now they can really sort of get flowing again for the last 3 games.
It's a difficult one, isn't it? Hadji Wright's in the team of the year, isn't he? Team of the season.
Yeah.
Home game against Portsmouth, I'll start with Hadji. It's interesting, though, being a Pompey fan, because 7 games left. You got Middlesbrough, Ipswich, Leicester and Cov. They must have thought we've got no chance, and to win 3 of them is amazing. And it's made us happy, hasn't it? It's almost won us the league. Well, almost there. Well, definitely promotion anyway. For me, 4-3-3. Go back to what we're good at. Spread it as well. If you've got the wingers, keep it wide. We've got to go wide. And I mean, Portsmouth are no mugs. We know that they're going to be a tough side. They've got some hard players, and we've got to be up for it on the night. I mean, what more do you need for an incentive? 3 points to win the league. Forget the fact you've got 3 games left to do it in. Just do it. I mean, it would be funny, wouldn't it, if we draw the last 6 games to win the league? Surely not. We've got to win it. Got to win it. Go out there and win it. Get it done so we can really have a good time. Get the old Hollywood Guard of Honor, whatever. We'll have it. That'll be on their next Netflix video thing, whatever they do. And we'll be the stars of the show, won't we? So
2 secs now. Championship Manager of the Season. Are you ready? Frank Lampard is up for the award, as we know. So
it takes about
showing him first. Yeah, showing him first, so you never know. Alex Neil's just coming up now. Not yet. Before that, though, Simon, Paul Johnson says, "Well done, Simon. I benefited from your scheme, and I'm forever grateful. I was working as a carer at the time and couldn't afford a ticket. Many thanks again."
No,
there you go.
Yeah, that's kind of him. Yeah, no, I mean, that's where we try and raise funds to do exactly that. Situations, the right individuals. So
brilliant, Simon.
Yeah, brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So I'm behind this now. Panagon says Frank Lampard, EFL Manager of the Season. There you go. Here he comes. Doug King's just clapping him. I'm behind, by the way, as you all know. But there you go. He's coming up, bless him. So there we have it. Manager of the Season, Frank Lampard.
Yes. It had to be, though, didn't it? I mean, it'd have been just a travesty if that had gone to anybody else.
Yeah. Yeah, he's doing a great
Especially
job.
with the games that he won the year before. I know it doesn't count towards that, but, you know, what he did the year before in the run and then doing 10 this year, the 2 5-5s and stuff like that.
Yeah.
No other manager.
Just like we're going up as like an in-parachute payment team. Like we're just over achieving, aren't we? And that's down to him. So yeah, it'd have been a travesty, I think, if anyone else had won that.
Yeah. Definitely is. There was a comment here. I've lost it. Oh, Cameron DeRossi. Oh, by the way, Paragon, I want that ticket, please. If it's the side where I'm sitting, I need that ticket. Message me now on Facebook, please. I need that ticket. Cameron DeRossi, where will there be anything happening at Dillon's after the game obviously on Tuesday? Well, do you know what? I'm not there this week. I've got a night off. Smithy's back, the Birmingham fan. So I've told everyone to go in and give him some grief because he said to everyone, we're going to win the league. We're going to storm the league. Birmingham are going to win it. Have you seen who we've signed? We've got the best team in the league. Well, do you know what? You're nowhere near. So everyone go down, Dylan's, take the mickey out of DJ Smithy. But yeah, there will be something. There will be something after. Yeah, so... And he probably won't be there after, so I'll probably fill in and I'll get to play We Are the Champions, hopefully. Fingers crossed, because I'm dying to play that song. So I'll tell you what, we've got a great new song though, Simon. We've got a brilliant song. Can I tell you about yesterday? Yesterday was great, right? Yesterday was fantastic. So started at 2. Anyway, I got them all singing City's going up, Leicester's going down. It went on for 10 minutes. I was stood there and they were just singing it for 10 minutes. It was mental, mate. Absolutely mental. And then that new Mason Clark song come on. And everyone was, I said, when it finished, they went, play it again. So I played it again. Finished, play it again. So I played it again. I played it about 8 times on the bounce. I just kept playing it.
I have a feeling the We Are Champions, you might be playing that 8 times consecutively when it happens on Tuesday, hopefully.
Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Definitely fingers crossed. Right, let's get Spot the Ball up again and we'll get someone to read some more comments out before we can't end the show yet because we're waiting for Player of the Season. Spot the Ball. Have a go. Where's the ball? Simple. If you don't get it right tonight, there's something wrong. So where is the ball? Come on, have a go. And by the way, still got to get this in the charts. Jack's going, what? Get it in the charts. Come on, download it now. There we go. Now, listen, after Tuesday night, Simon, we've got a great evening on at the Stag and Hen. But I need to announce this now. From 5 p.m. till 8 p.m. on Saturday, Jonah Fat Cat is going to be at the Stag and Hen with Alex Craig. And Jonah Fat Cat is doing a charity auction and he's auctioning off Latta Baudier's shirt. So Jonah Fat Cat, he will be down the Stag and Hen on Saturday from 5 o'clock and he's doing an auction to raise money for charity. So head down there. And then when you've been down there, come up the Shepherd, because I'm up the Shepherd Saturday night. Come and have a dance. It'll be a good night. But talking about the Shepherd, after the Watford game, I've got an end of season party. There you go. Get down there, 2nd of May. I'll be back after Watford, and we're having a party down there. End of season promotion party. I know everyone had them yesterday, but we're having one down there on this night. And someone asked when I'm getting my tattoo done. Well, I'm getting it done at instinct.co.uk. I'm having it done on the 6th of May at 6 p.m. on a Wednesday night. There you go. So that's what I'm doing. And he's doing special offers at the moment. £100 for a black and white Cov badge or 120 for a colour. So I'm having mine done on the 6th of May. Jack's having his done on the 7th of May. Vicky's having hers done on the 8th of May. And Claudio's having his done on the 10th of May. There you go. So they're all having one done. Brilliant. Right, who wants to do some comments for me? Because we're waiting for player of the season now.
There's not too many left. There's not too many. Mark asks, this Tuesday will be a battle. They're going to be giving it a real good go. 2-1 City, no idea who will play on the right. Mick Rogers says 3-1 champions. Frank Wood says, I want to see Jamie Allen again before he leaves. Yes, he's on 198 appearances for the Sky Blues. 2 more takes him to 200. Well done, Simon. We read that one out. Well done. Paul Stratton, we get the 3 points needed. Then Alan Bidwell, Wilson get to say their goodbyes. Great servants to Coventry City. Hope not Rudy on the right, says Keith. Jim says, surely KKH is worth a shot on the wing in front of MVE. That's an option. Mick Davenport says, I think if we beat Portsmouth, Bidwell and Allen will be brought on for a farewell appearance versus Wrexham. I hope so as well. Second tier said, Frank would be a disaster. Tried to comment, but I'm still blocked. Wonder why. Will King says, come on, Jonah at the Stag and Hen flying in from the US. Wes says, if Fat Cat has got a ticket for Wrexham at home, then sorry, that's a joke. Ooh.
He won that, didn't he?
Ticket and got a free ticket from the club. So that's how he's got in, by the way, just to let you know.
Hold on a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, he's got a free ticket. He wanted to kick it for a ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's earned the right to have a ticket.
Yeah. Sorry, Wes.
Trevor Merriman says, what a speech from Frank at the awards. Obviously, we're not listening, but... Right, should we get some score predictions in, Miles?
Yeah, we heard enough of his waffle the other night. He just talks waffle, doesn't he? His wife's there, though. Yeah, let's get some score predictions. Simon, give us a score prediction, mate.
2-1.
2-1. So we're going to concede. Okie dokie.
Hadji and Torp.
Hadji and Torp. Vicky.
3-1. I'll tell you who I really want to score the last goal. Josh Eccles. I want a Josh Eccles goal to win the championship.
Nice.
Oh, brilliant. Oh, he's talking about his wife here for some reason. I don't know what he's saying. Claudio.
I'm going 2-0. Simple 2-0.
2-0. Okay. Jack, what are you going for?
I'm going for a tight 1-0. Bit like last season at home. Pato got the winner. I think it'll be a similar-ish late goal that snatches it for us, and that'll be elation.
You lot, tell you. It means now I've got to go higher than all of you. That's not fair. No wonder I never win. Well, it's right, though, isn't it? Because I can't copy you. Of course it is.
You could have given yours first. I threw it to you. You could have given yours first, but you decided to ask the panel.
No, I see. I can't do that because I'm polite and I let ladies go first before me. I will go 5-0 Sky Blues.
Happy days.
Look,
Let's hope you win this week.
Simon, I'm losing anyway, mate, so it don't really matter, does it?
Winning in life, going back to the Premier League. Winning
exactly.
In life.
What I will say is I had a 10-point lead. I've bottled it. Ken's currently in pole position on correct results.
Oh, no.
Tied for points. But interestingly, Claudio and Vicky are also tied for third place currently.
Oh,
Claudio is ahead on correct scores. So, Vicky, you had a bit of a gap, 5-point gap, I think it was, that you've thrown away.
I've thrown it away.
It's all to play for the top.
The Arsenal.
No, I'm the Arsenal.
I'm the Bull.
These awards, will we be able to watch them back?
Probably.
Yeah, it's on Sky, isn't it? You can watch anything back, can't you? It's on YouTube as well.
Yeah. Right, what's this one now? Player of the season, League 2. Oh, well, that's no good, is it? We don't want that. So I've said 5-0.
Nice.
Right then. Okay. Well, let's get some more comments in. And then we only got to wait two more nominations. That's it, Simon. Then if you want to go now, you can go now. If you want to stay, you can stay. We're waiting now. So, right, Jack, more comments.
There's just some score predictions. 1-1 says Wes. 3-1 says Martin. 3-0 says S. Bajim. 4-1 says Mark. 3-0 says Steve. 2-0 says Mark. 1-1 says Rock the Casbah. That means we're not champions, according to Rock the Casbah. 7-1 says Craig Robinson. That would be a good way to end the season.
Why don't we do spot the ball?
Yeah, I was going to say, should we do spot the ball winner?
Should we do? Hold on. I've got to give out the answer first.
Yeah.
So this was spot the ball. You've all had a go. How many we got correct entries?
I can't tell you that.
Yeah, you can.
We don't know what the result is yet, Miles, so I can't tell you how many correct entries we've got.
So your winner of spot the ball, the number is, are you ready? Drum roll, please. I still say that's the cinema one.
Pearl and Bean.
It's number 1.
What a shock.
No. Wow. Hey, if you got that wrong, there's something wrong. Right then, Jack, how many we got?
Let's spin the wheel.
How many we got?
It's just me.
What?
All right, I'll do it properly.
Unbelievable.
We have got 43 correct answers.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. We got 400 people watching, and you've got 43.
There were only 43 people that entered in time and had the correct answer.
Who got it wrong?
There were a few people that got it wrong, unfortunately, but that's just that's the look of the draw.
I think they were helping Jack out, to be honest.
Give it a go. Mick Rogers is our winner this week.
Well done, Mick. You are the winner of the Sky Blue Fans TV mug. Yes, you got it correct. Number 1.
Well done, Mick.
Send us your address and we'll get it delivered to you this week.
There you go.
I guess number 3.
Mark got it wrong as well. There's a few of them.
Mark PUSB says second tier are a pair of useless melts. Steve CCFC says second tier tight up, yeah. What's going on? Are they really that bad? Mark R says, Miles, please don't play Simply the Best. Why? They like it.
I don't know. So then, after Portsmouth, then we've got this event at the old Stag and Hen. It's all right. We've got to drag it out because we want to find out who's player of the season here while we're live on air. But we got this event going on now. Claudio, Mark Rainbow's doing something down at Stag and Hen for us, isn't he?
He is, yeah. He's bringing down the original "We'll Be Back" sign. It's been framed because obviously it's in the archives now, and it's been framed and everything, so it doesn't get damaged. And he's bringing it down, and it's £1 to have your photo taken with it, and all the money is going to go towards the archives, basically. So come down, have your photo taken with it.
Really good.
And it's all worthy because it's all self-funded.
It's £1, isn't it?
It's £1. It's £1. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, they could have it taken next to my sign. We could charge £2. Why not? It'd be good. Hey, do you know what though? I've had messages today. Can I print out some more signs? Seriously. My boss is
I didn't even get one,
mental,
Miles, I didn't even get one. I just don't think this is acceptable.
Oh, didn't you get one? I didn't even get one. Yeah, but I didn't even get one.
You had 200.
Everyone nicked them off me. Everyone. I didn't get one. Unbelievable, I tell you. I had people running across the road going, Miles, can I have one of them? I was like, go away. I wish I could have had 7,500 done no, Simon. It would have cost me a fortune though, wouldn't it?
I did think when I saw you were going to provide them that you were going to be doing a big print run or asking everyone at work, can they do 20 each or something?
I know, it would have been mad, wouldn't it? Absolutely mad. Really mad.
Do you think if we won it for the Wrexham game that Doug will put stuff on the seats like at Wembley? Do you think if we win it on Tuesday that they'll do something for the Wrexham game?
I hope so. It'd be lovely, wouldn't it? If we had a flag each, it'd be lovely.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Now, Claudio, you got some information about the parade?
I can't believe you shoved this on me right now. There's been a lot of talk about who's organising it and what's going on. Basically, there's a third party company involved with the route and everything. Everything you're being charged for is through the club. It's nothing to do with the council. Because of what happened in Liverpool, where there was 200 instances before the guy ploughed into a load of people and has got 21 years in prison. There was lots of things that happened on the route.
Yeah.
So you can't go around places with high buildings. You have to keep it to wider roads. And unfortunately, that's the way it is, because people will hang out of windows, will climb up scaffolding, will do all sorts to get a high vantage point, or step out in front of the bus because they want for their blogging or vlogging, whatever you want to call it. And they have to take this all into consideration. So there's a massive security risk. The idea of having it at the Memorial Park finishing at Ursel Common is so you don't get 60,000 people all trying to get into Memorial Park, hence why you're paying £5 for a ticket to keep it, season ticket holders first and then the others afterwards. So in some ways, it's been thought out thoroughly, and it's not as simple as people think of just going around all the streets. You can't go through parts of Willenor because they're not heading from Brighton, so it's not on the route. It's nowhere near. You can't do the whole city basically, and that's it. It's as simple as that. They're not trying to rip anybody off. I'd sooner pay £5 to make sure I get in there in Memorial Park than have somebody who's never seen a football match in their life before who's going to turn up and cause havoc. Also, flares, things like flares. In Liverpool, they let so many flares off. Like one of the buses took a wrong turn because the driver couldn't see where he was going and had to reroute the bus. And also, if we've all been to Sunday League matches where you stood on the side of the pitch and something happens and everybody walks further forward, don't they, because they can't see. And you got the liner going, step back, step back. Well, can you imagine 10,000 people all in one area doing that? And that's what will happen. People they'll converge, they'll force their way on in front of the bus. It's hard. And also the company who's running it, they've got to worry about their staff. It's a massive security operation, this is. The council did want to go in certain areas, but this company have put the foot down and said, no, it has to be this route, purely for safety and nothing else. It's not to cheese anybody off and all the rest of it. That's how they're doing it, and that's how it is. And for me, I think it's a really good idea. Everyone needs to be safe. We can't have anybody getting hurt, not one person, but it will happen if you just let it go.
Yeah, I mean, we've got someone coming in here to disagree. Says, rubbish, Claudio, this is Coventry. No one got hurt in 87, but this is bigger now. The fan base is bigger. There's more people living in. There's more people living in Coventry now. So
this is,
it's a lot more dangerous. But this has come from people we know that are organising the event.
And this is something they spoke about. The difference is you haven't got this fixation of people who want to photograph everything. If you watch that day, if you look back at the footage, there wasn't that many people taking loads of photographs. There wasn't loads of people doing videos. And as like Miles says, there's more people. And nowadays, there's a lot less respect in terms of how to behave when there's these big events, because people do not care as long as they get their piece of the action, basically. And they've got to be wary of it. And at 87, you haven't got certain security risks that you have in this day and age. Simple as that.
Exactly. Yeah. We've got to make sure everyone's safe. So I know what I'm doing. I'm going down the War Memorial Park. I'm going to wait there until they come on stage. That's what I'm going to do.
And also, I'm no council lover at all. I mean, I come under Solihull Council, but I'm no council lover at all. But they've done as much as possible to get it on. They're doing an event that would normally take 6 to 12 months to sort it out. They're doing it in 4 weeks to get it done, basically. And they haven't, it's the way it is.
Yeah. Okay, well, player of the season is just about to come up, and I'm probably way behind everyone else, so you're going to see it before me.
Sorry, Miles. And the recommendation comes from a massive dossier written after what happened at Liverpool.
Yeah. No, I totally get it, and I totally agree with it all. I think it's brilliant. Here we go. Absolutely spot on, Claudio. Totally agree, Claudio. So well done, Claudio. Superb, mate. Absolutely brilliant.
And also, the parade, the parade's getting a live stream at the Memorial Park.
Brilliant.
Oh, cool.
Hayden Hackney's won it, I think.
Yeah, he has.
Oh, unbelievable.
We'll be playing for us next season.
Great. Well, that was worth staying on air for. Mark Ramos says he might be selling some archive badges as well. Well, put me down for one of them, please. Don't forget, mine's at a discounted price. Then we've got Doug. Get Doug to print out 30,000 of those signs for the first game in the Premier League. I don't think he'll agree to put our logo on it, though. So... that's the idea.
See if you can sneak it past the copyright.
Yeah, it'd be good, wouldn't it? It'd be really good. Will King of Shays, completely agree with Claudio. The tragedy in Liverpool overshadowed their celebrations. Yes, it's correct. Yeah. Absolutely correct. Unfortunately, a different world in 1987. Claudio is absolutely right. World has changed since 1987. Safety over idiocy. We got here. We want a live podcast show from the Memorial. Wow.
You get no reception with 50,000 people there. There won't be enough 5G network capacity.
No, we've already spoke about this. I don't think we'll be able to do it. It would be brilliant. And it would be amazing, it would. But unfortunately, like Simon's just said, when you're up there for the Godiva and thing, you can't even get on it then, can you, Simon? No. It's poor. So unless someone's got a way of doing it that we can, if someone can help out, a big media company that could come along and help us, voluntary, and help us set up a little... That'd be good, wouldn't it? Right, anyone out there with a media suite that could come and help us set up a little stage, right, and we can do a live show from the Memorial Park, free of charge, please, because we are voluntary, that would be most appreciated. There you go. So, there you go. There you have it. Right, then, that's it then. Well, we didn't win the player of the season. That's a load of rubbish, isn't it?
Oh, that was decided in February, though, wasn't it? That's when they did the voting.
Well, that probably started in August. Like, they wanted him to win it from day one, didn't they? It's always these things.
Yeah. Someone says, what time they're going to be at the Memorial Park? Well, it opens at 1, doesn't it?
Yeah.
They were there at 1. They're going to get through the streets, haven't they?
Ian Small says, Starlink mobile unit. I've tried it. I had it here. I sent it back. It didn't work. World King, I tried it. Didn't work. I sent it back.
You got to pay for it first.
And you got to pay for it. And you need a big battery pack to power it. So it's like so much for the dish, so much a month, and a big battery pack, which is about 200 quid.
Unfortunately, you got some big media people. They ain't going to want us getting involved.
Yeah, but don't matter, does it?
No,
We've got to stop these big We've got to. Big media people can't have the monopoly all the time, you know.
I've got to mention this as well because I forgot to mention this. The Earlsdon Festival's on that Monday too, so it's going to be chaotic.
Yeah.
And I know there's somebody going on about the council, what happened in the past. Well, that's in the past. You know, it's time to move on. That's the one song I don't agree with on the other night. Actually, I've got to say this. I really don't care about what's happened now in the past. It's all about the future. We need to put that to bed. You know, Sisu's gone now, as far as I'm concerned. You know, and what happened with the council?
I agree, Claudio. I agree. I thought on Friday, Claudio. I agree with you. I thought that when we were singing that, I thought, well, this is a bit negative and like going back to the past when we just want to be happy and look forward. So I mean, I'm with you on that.
The thing on the Villa, totally correct. Just leave the other bit out.
Yeah.
My mate sent me a message. Says, "Oh, I suppose you're getting ready for the SOTV next season." I says, mate, it started 5 minutes after the final whistle.
It was ringing around at Swansea.
Yes.
Away.
Will King says he's going to have a little think, and Wayne Burton says, ask for the Wi-Fi password. That'd be good, wouldn't it? That would be brilliant. Right, then that's it then. We've got to go because we've been on ages. Oh, what's this?
Grimble says, are you looking forward to the mighty West Ham taking over your city next season? You can't take over your own, so we're not worried about West Ham.
That's
you might as well start rivalries now, mightn't we? Let's get it. Shall we get, who else can we start a rivalry?
Wind everyone up.
Don't wind everyone up. We've got to get West Ham fans, Man United fans on and everything. Well, we won't get any Man United fans on, will we? Because they're all up their own arses, aren't they?
We'll get Danny Dyer.
Well, now you're saying that. I guess where I'm going on my holiday in June.
Well, there you go then. Have a word.
I'm going to Danny Dyer's caravan park. So if he's there, I'm going to have a little word with him. Say, oi, Danny, get on our show. Yeah, have it. Right, thank you very much, everyone, for coming on. Sorry, Simon, we kept you so long, mate.
Cheers for letting me I'm talking about it. It's brilliant. Thank you.
Brilliant stuff. And just remind everyone where they can find the season ticket thing again, please, the old charity.
Head over to GoFundMe and look for CCFC Season Ticket Fund, Year 9, and you'll find it there. Thanks very much.
Brilliant. Absolutely superb. Vicky, you enjoyed it? We're going to win the league on Tuesday.
We are. Yeah. What a time to be a Sky Blue fan. It's just brilliant, isn't it?
Yep, Sims hat trick.
Well, so Sims can get a brace because I want Eccles to get the third one. So yeah, 2 from Sims, 1 from Eccles.
Yeah, but if they're going to score 5, Sims hat trick.
The brace is 3-1, didn't I? So I don't.
I said 5. So Sims hat trick.
No, I need to get ahead of Claudio again, so I need it to be 3-1.
Oh, okay. No worries. Jack, excited for Tuesday, mate?
Yeah, who isn't? I mean, chance to go and win the title at home. Fantastic.
Are you sure now? Because tonight you were a little bit down at the beginning of the show when you were commenting on Friday.
The game in a neutral manner. That's all I was doing.
All right. Whatever. Okay. No. Yeah, we're going to do it though, aren't we, Jack?
Yeah, we're going to do it.
Good. Claudio, going to do it?
Get your pants out.
Oh yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to meet another American fan who's come over for the game tomorrow. Yes, so Cody, going to meet him before the match. He's going to the Portsmouth game.
Superb. And if you're coming down the Stag and Hen on what day? Thursday. We'll see you down there. We'll see you down there. Simon, next time hopefully we speak, we will be champions, and we know we're in the Premier League, but we should be champions. Absolutely super. Put that away. Put your trunk away now.
Claudia's playing with himself again.
I'm going to leave you with this.
He's going to have some fun tonight.
He is going to have some fun. I'm going to leave you with this one then, and then we'll do the outro. See you all in a bit. See you Thursday. Play up Sky Blues. We're top of the league. Hopefully Thursday we're champions.
We're Premier League.
We are Premier League. We're Premier League.
Brilliant.
Bobby Thomas amongst those waiting in the middle. And looking to make his move now! Is that the moment? Is that the historic goal? Coventry City fans roar like they haven't roared in decades. 3 decades away. Is tonight the night they make it back to the Premier League?
Sky Blue Fans TV.